Well, hello. Happy Friday. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good one. Thank you for stopping in. Why is the game not working? It crashed as soon as I switched windows. No way. Oh, today's off to such a good start. That's actually crazy. Anyway, let me get things back up, shall we? Oh, so goofy. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I swear, that's just me though. Like if something can possibly go wrong, it is going to. Nice hat, thank you. Thank you. I happen to really like this hat myself. Okay. So let's see. Last time we left off, we got quite a few of the fish already. We caught the herring to show this cat. So now we can, get to, I guess, all the different fishing spots in the South Grasslands here. But first, I think what I want to do is I want to go back to the beach and I want to finish what all we can grab there. Hola, ¿cómo está? And hello, Rain. Good to see you too. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay, so I've got all three of those. Okay, I'm missing one of those. Do I have all of these here? Only one. And I think I got all the ones that are up here too. I'm just going to check on that just to make sure, because knowing me, I forgot, and I might have missed one. But that's okay. We're just going to make sure real fast. All right. Okay, so it looks like, not this spot, the next one down here. This one. We're missing one fish from here. I don't remember which one it is, though. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank goodness it tells me. Okay, let's get started. And, like, believe me, I know it's kind of boring that I keep using the scales, but honestly, like I said, like, this game is not nearly as balanced as, something more polished like Vampire Survivors. So if I want to actually make progress and not get killed by stuff, I really need the scales. Like, believe me, I would love to be able to use something else, but when stuff is just, like, that unbalanced to where there is an actual, like, best weapon, it kind of feels silly not to use it, you know? Maybe that's just me, though. This game, yeah, this one for sure. Actually, are you asking if I prefer this one or the Antivirus Survivor? Because if so, I legit, like, cannot wait to get my hands on Antivirus Survivor. That demo was so much fun. Oh my gosh. It was awesome. Like, honestly, so good. And, for people that were not there when I played that demo, because, hey, surprise, I like to play demos pretty much every month to, just kind of see what's new, what's coming out, and what kind of stuff to look out for. But yeah, one of them that I played, I think it was the last demo stream I did, if not then the one before that. But yeah, there's basically a Vampire Survivors clone that's in, like, 2000s, like, Windows desktop. Yeah, it kind of has that coat of paint on it. But I also think it's really interesting because they actually have, like, I don't know, they added, like, other gameplay elements to it to make it just not just a clone, you know? And I think that's very cool. But no, I'm definitely looking forward to getting my hands on that one for sure. Like, this one's cool, and it definitely scratches that same itch. Like, if I want something kind of simplistic where I can just kind of, turn my game off? No. It did that for me earlier. Turn my brain off. And, yeah, just kind of dive down here and grab some fish. Maybe do a little shiny hunting. Which, yeah, this game has shiny hunting. So that is something that it has, that it has a leg up on. But yeah, like, I don't know, combat-wise, weapon-wise, it's all very simplistic, which I don't think is a bad thing. Considering, I guess, just the sheer amount of, like, fish they have in the game for you to even catch. Like, there's so many. It's kind of insane. And the fact that there's, like, a shiny version of every fish that you can catch in the game, like, that's wild to me. I do find it funny though. I think they kind of, I guess, like realized just how much they had on their hands there, and what a big ask that was. So yeah, it doesn't look like for the 100% achievements, it doesn't look like you have to, you know, get all of the shinies, which I find interesting. I think you only have to get like 5 or 10. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel like that's an interesting choice. But then again, not everybody's gonna want to engage in the shiny hunting, you know? A mobile game about drill fishing. I don't think I've heard of that. Do you remember the name of it? Because I'm kind of interested. You know me, I like my fishing games. Or at least my fish-related games, which is so funny because I don't really care much for fishing in real life. It's just so boring. Like, I get bored very, very easily. I mean, it's really nice to, like, get out there and enjoy nature. Sure, definitely, 100%. But, like, I don't know. It just doesn't really appeal to me. Alright, let's see, extra scales, perfect, okay. I mean, I could have honestly gone for the damage modifier. Not that big of a deal. Hell, I didn't even upgrade that much, and I've already got this guy. Not bad. Alright, there we go, there's our flatfish. It's Flatfish Friday, you fucking losers. ADHD has nothing to latch onto. That's so real. That's so real. That's me too, for real. Oh, okay, so the blowfish are the one that shoot at us. Oh, okay. I see here. Okay, well that's, you know, that's good to know. But that's okay, because I can shoot at them too. Ninja fishing. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of that one. But then again, I don't know, I guess with me just like being busier than I used to be, I don't really like play mobile games as much as I used to. Like, I really used to be really big into the, you know, the mobile gacha games especially. But yeah, I don't know. Like, that was a fun time. Like, I don't regret the time that I spent playing those. Mostly because, you know, I made so many friends, just like being part of the community and stuff like that. Especially the main one that I was involved with. Like, there was just such like a big like guild versus guild system that it really just, you know, encouraged like a sense of camaraderie with people. And it was really cool. It was really cool. Just like getting to know other guilds and stuff like that too. So, I don't know, I had a lot of fun with that. And it definitely helped with, I guess, like some of my social skills. But yeah, if I had never played that game and like gotten as deep into it as I did, I don't think I would have ever gotten to that point where I was like, you know what? It seems like people kind of think I'm funny sometimes. Maybe I should try streaming. So, you know, everything in moderation, I guess. What bow fishing would be like? I mean, that sounds kind of interesting. It really does. But yeah, so I don't know. That was a very interesting side effect of that for sure. Where it's like, dang, people seem like they kind of like me, and some people seem to think I'm funny. Which honestly, like, if you had asked me something like that before, I'd have been like, oh no way. Alright, anyway, let's see. Yep, I think we're kind of like scaled up enough. Get it? Scaled up. Anyway, yeah, let's just dive down here and see what the blowfish has for us here. I do wonder, like, what the actual ability for the blowfish is. If it actually, you know, I guess, like, shoots stuff out like its little counterpart does, you know? I am curious about that. Massive pickup? Let's go with Ripple Force. I think that sounds good. Of course, then again, like, it doesn't deflect bullets that are shot at us, so we're just gonna have to keep that in mind. I say that knowing damn well, like, I'm just gonna, you know, kind of trek down here, and while I'm, like, running away from the big fish, like, trying to do more damage to it, like, trying to kite, I'm gonna end up running into bullets. Like, it's just gonna happen. It's just what happens. I mean, hell, it's like in regular Vampire Survivors. It's like sometimes there's just too much going on the screen for you to freaking see properly. That's definitely what happens for me. But that's only like when I can get my build like super broken, and that's not all the time either, so... Like, it's fun, definitely, like, don't get me wrong, but oh boy, is it hard to keep up with sometimes. You playing Fortnite? Do you actually play Fortnite? Oh my gosh, shooting so many bullets. Holy, wow, wow, wow. Okay, man, I'm gonna need you to chill on all those bullets there. That's too many bullets. That seems like a problematic amount of bullets. Oh, extra scales, awesome. Yep, let's go with that. Perfect, okay. Nice, okay. Scale frequency, good. That means we shoot faster. Damage, yes. Oh yeah, we got him. Nice. Okay, okay. Now, I say that, like, I wonder, you know, I say that I wonder what its ability is, but the thing is that whatever ability it has, you know, trying to catch it, that's not a guarantee that it's gonna have the same ability. Let's see, where is the blowfish? Yeah, see, this one shoots bubbles, which I guess is similar. That is interesting that it comes with a damage modifier, though. So I wonder if I start with that one and then grab scales. I wonder how that would go. You know what? I'll try it. I'll try it. Okay. Like, it feels kind of bad swapping away from my shiny stingray that I took all that time to catch, but, you know, I don't really regret it. I don't regret it. Or at least I can't say that yet, right? I should probably wait and see how it performs first. Okay, let's see. Let's go spinner first. Spinner, spinner, spinner. All right. But yeah, I've been, I have been like playing some more vampire crawlers just like in my spare time. And that's, you know, when my IRL friends aren't on Minecraft, so. But I've been playing on my personal account some more, because like, I don't know. Making progress off stream for, I guess, a file that I started on stream just feels weird. It just feels weird. Okay, I could go for big damage up or double scales. You know what? Double scales is more rare. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. That works. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over here first. I see a lot of spikies on that fish there. Pufferfish, maybe? Could be, could be. Bubble amount's also good. I am very thankful that they made, I guess, the blowfish's bubbles look different than my bubbles. Like, can you imagine if they went with the, you know, if they went with the same, like, bubble color and everything that I had? How weird, be hyperfixated on a roguelike? No way! That would never happen. It's kind of funny. I was actually, like, I actually spent, like, a short amount of time, you know, just, like, I don't know, like, in like, my latest, like, therapy session, just, like, talking about... talking about like hyperfixations, because you know, for those that are not aware, I am autistic and ADHD, so it's a fun combo. Trust me, it really is. But yeah, and just talking about like how I guess like sometimes unhealthy amounts of hyperfixation just like gets in the way of things, and I was bringing up an instance where gosh, it was like a few months ago at this point, but like one of like my IRL friends, like they were like, hey, I found this factory game and it's co-op. Like, do you want to play it with me? And I was like, hell yeah, I'll play it with you. So yeah, we got it, and then like we started playing at like 9 o'clock that night. And then we just kind of looked over and it was like 6 in the morning and we were just like, oh shit. And it doesn't help because it's like, I don't know, me and that particular friend, like, we both have, like, that same kind of thing going on, where it's like, I'll be like, okay, yeah, like, you know, I gotta get up for work and stuff like that, like, you know, I know you gotta be up early and I need to get things done tomorrow, so it's like, okay, yeah, we need to be off by, like, a certain time, and then that certain time rolls around, it's like, wait, I just want to finish this thing, And it's like, okay, then the person that said that finishes their thing. And then, and then the other person's like, wait, I got in the middle of something while you were finishing that, so. So yeah, very, very fun times, very fun times. It can be hard to manage sometimes, especially like, you know, if your friend group is like much the same way, which a lot of my friend group is. So it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, damn, it got me again. But yeah, like I said, so it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice because I can just, you know, kind of play on my Steam Deck while I'm, you know, I guess like waiting for my meds to kick in at night. So it's pretty nice. All right, let's see. But yeah, I don't know like what possessed me to do it, but like despite all the progress that I had made on like the demo, on, you know, on my personal file, I decided to just like start a new file. So I kind of just like started all over again. And I don't really know why. It just kind of felt right. It just kind of felt right. I can't really explain why. Can't really explain it, but it's yeah. I mean, it's been going fine though. Pretty interesting because I seem to remember that like when I played the demo originally, and then also when I started, you know, when I started a new like save file on my, you know, on my streaming profile. Yeah, for some reason, like the first run that I did with Antonio, I died on, I think either the last boss or the third floor boss. Oh my gosh, hey, thank you so much! Wow, thank you so much for the super, I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Also, nice to meet you, I don't think I've seen you around before. Very cool, thank you. But yeah, I don't know, for some reason this time, like on my first run with Antonio, I was actually kind of able to beat it. I don't know how that happened. I think I just got like super lucky. Which is kind of funny to me because, of course, when I'm not streaming it is when I get super lucky. That's just what happens. That's just what happens. But dang, yeah, wow. Unexpected. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Well, we've already started going this way, so I guess we're going after whichever fish is at the bottom here. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I think I just had to have gotten super, super lucky. Because especially with it, you know, being my first run and stuff like that, I hadn't really, like, unlocked any upgrades or anything like that, so... Hell, I didn't even know it was possible to win that first run, but... I'm sure there are some people that are a lot better at the game than me that have figured it out. That have cracked the code, so to speak. I certainly wouldn't be surprised to learn that. But yeah, like I said, I think I just got super lucky. Because I don't really feel like I did anything differently. All right. Oh, again, wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. Goodness. Interesting. Interesting. Well, either way, like I said, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I really do. Just not meant to be beaten on the first run. Yeah, I feel like that is the case with some. But, of course, you know, going in blind, you never know, like, which ones those are gonna be. What are you thanking me for? I should be thanking you. I guess just nice to be appreciated. I can understand that. I can understand that. It is nice to feel appreciated. It really is. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna argue with you about it. If you feel thankful also, then that's just a win-win. You know, we take those. We take those. But either way, always unexpected, especially from somebody new. So I appreciate that. And again, it is nice to meet you, since I don't believe I've seen you around before today. If I have, then I apologize. That is my memory acting up for once. Usually I'm pretty good about, you know, remembering people, but I do get it wrong occasionally. I do definitely get it wrong occasionally. Dang, we were doing so much damage. I feel like it was just at 79% and then we caught it. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of the things that I really like about like roguelikes in general. It's just, you know, that feeling of having cracked the code, I guess. I don't know. I kind of feel like I got to that point on Wednesday, like playing as Domadio. I feel like, especially getting those couple of like XP gems, like that just broke everything. Oh my gosh! Wow. Dang. Thank you. You have multiple accounts. Okay. Well, as much as I appreciate it, please do spend responsibly. I would hate for somebody to end up in the poorhouse because they wanted to support me too much. Which, like I said, every bit's appreciated. It does go back into, you know, I guess like more stuff to do for streams and stuff like that, so. But again, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Just, you know, don't overdo it on your end, okay? Have I played Time Wasters? I don't think I have. I think I've heard of it, though. I do believe I've heard of Time Wasters. That is a name that I remember hearing, but I have not tried it yet, no. But then again, like, there's so many roguelikes out there. I mean, there's of course gonna be at least a few that I haven't tried, you know? That's just what happens. That's just what happens. Am I really shooting, like, only one bubble? Okay, that was kind of weird. I was just like, where are my bubbles? I know I have more than that. What is going on here? Okay, let's see. All right. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I want to grab that red one up there. That's a lot of XP, especially early run. All right, let's see. I don't know. I do think that there's something about, I guess, like the, you know, kind of like the Vampire Survivors, like, I guess, framework that really gets me, because, I don't know, I feel like runs are just, like, so easy to, like, pick up and start, and, you know, they only take as much time as you want them to, basically. Like, unless you pick a stage where it's, like, you need to kill, like, a certain number, usually, runs can last, like, what, 5-10 minutes, so it's really easy to just kind of, you know, pick up and go. And I don't know, I feel like those little bite-sized ones are a really nice framework to have. Okay, there we go. Got some red shells there, leveling up more. Let's go for more bubble damage. Oh, that was slick. I didn't expect I was gonna avoid all of those pellets there, but we got them. Nice. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see. And that's all 3 of them from there. Feels too long after like 1 to 2 runs. Yeah, it can. It certainly can. Like there's times when it's like, yeah, I've got time for that. And then there's others where it's just like, man, I don't know. I think I need something shorter right now. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely feel the same way with like vampire crawlers, especially if you get on like a good run. You know, it kind of takes a while. Hello? Can I not get this one? I have 750. It costs 750. Hello? What the heck? It doesn't want to let me get the one that costs 750? That doesn't seem right. Okay, well then I'll save up a little bit more then. Okay, I feel like that's got to be a bug or something. God, a piranha! Sorry I ever doubted you. Damn, I didn't even know you were here. Fish here may be tough, but they're worth it. Are they? Interesting. Gosh, there's so many fishing spots here. Oh my goodness. I mean, we have like quite a few fish left to catch. We've done a lot already, but we still have a lot more to do. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, only 24, really? I think we could probably finish that. We can probably finish that. I don't see why not. Okay, and then this one actually doesn't have a time limit. It's how many jellyfish you kill. They make you dizzy. Oh, that sucks. Dang. I mean, I have some friends where they have like motion sickness problems themselves, to where they can only play like certain games. Like, let's see. I have a friend that like basically like FPS games like make them super dizzy. And I don't know, it's a lot of games with like a first person perspective. And like hell, I mean that same friend can usually only play Minecraft for like a couple hours before, they start getting a headache. So I don't know. It's always really interesting to like see how motion sickness comes into play for different people. Because I know there's different kinds of it. I don't really know the terminology for it. It's just not something I'm, like it's something I'm aware of, but I don't know a lot about it, if that makes sense. Katana Zero. I've heard of that one. I've heard it's pretty good. That's pretty cool that you've made some for fun, though. What was your favorite one that you made? Okay, let's go for the Ripple this time. We are JoJo fans here, after all. Or at least I am. Gotta have the Ripple. Anyway. Yeah, if we can maybe, like, grab a couple of treasure chests, I think we'll be scaled up pretty nicely. And should be able to finish this stage pretty quickly. It does seem like jellyfish are kind of tanky, though. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get, like, a couple of big upgrades, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's start heading outward towards the corners. That's usually where treasure boxes live, if they're gonna live anywhere here. I mean, hell, there may not be any. We'll see. I've had that happen before. Oh, there's one now. Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right, let's see. Double scales or ripple force? No, we go double scales. Double scales for sure. Especially if we can pick up like another couple of scale upgrades, then yeah, we'll be shooting a lot. A lot. A lot. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I mean, Asteroids is a classic for a reason. Can't go wrong with building on a classic. Alright, let's see. I mean, I could have potentially, like, gone for more Ripple there instead. Mostly because, with their high HP, they do like to kind of crowd around me. So that might be, like, best opportunity for being able to take them out, to be honest. Like, if I can get some more scales to where I'm, like, either shooting, like, 6 or 8. Or hell, maybe even more. That'd be peak, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh, there it goes. Okay. There we go. Yep, and we're gonna be doing 8 because we got the double scales upgrade. Hell yeah. Honestly, the double scales upgrade is, like, so good, and it's, like, not even close. Like, the difference is not close. That's what I mean, though, about it, like, not being as well balanced. Because I do definitely feel like, in, regular Vampire Survivors, I definitely feel like you can kind of, like, choose any kind of, like, weapon combination and make it work somehow. Like, there are definitely ones that, I guess are more, I guess more easily worked with than others. Like, there are some that are definitely easier to work with than others, but that doesn't mean that you can't, actually use any combination. But I don't know. I feel like in this game, especially with, especially when we were dealing with the piranhas, because like they were really like fast and they would just come straight at us. I feel like if we didn't have some really good like keep away tech, like either a strong ripple or scales, we were just not living. We were just not gonna survive that. I get it, but like, I don't know. AI coding's got its own problems, if you ask me. I mean, hell, gosh, I think we actually like kind of got on that topic last week when I was playing this, so that's interesting that it's come up again. Yeah, I think if it's something for like personal use, that's one thing, but you know, if it's like something to, I guess, like be put out for public consumption, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't know. I very, very much dislike generative AI. I could have probably just grabbed like the move speed upgrade, but I also know that there's only so many upgrades I can get, like as far as like unique abilities and stuff like that. Oh, do I code? No, I do not. No, I'm not smart enough for stuff like that, or at least I don't think I am. I have a couple of real life friends who code, and like they've told me they think I'm smart enough for it, but I don't know. I think they're just being nice. That's also just kind of, I don't know, not really my thing. Not really my thing. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's see here. But yeah, I don't know. I tried learning a bit. I think I learned just like a little bit of Ruby. Not a lot. Not enough to like really, you know, really code something worth putting out there. Yeah, I think that's it too, is that I don't know, I just don't have the desire to put in that much time to learn it. Like, it's a very helpful skill to have, of course, but I don't know, it's just never really been something I've been super interested in. I think I had just like a very, very passing interest like a few years ago. But hell, even if you asked me, like, you know, some of the stuff that I learned with that, I probably couldn't even tell you right off the top of my head. Am I 70 years old? No. Not yet, anyway. Not yet, anyway. Hopefully not for quite a while. I am over 30, though, so, you know, that's like, what, almost halfway there? I can math. I can math pretty good, actually. Like, that's not even a joke. I actually can. I don't know, with like general mental math and stuff like that, I've always been pretty quick with that. It's just, I don't know. If you ask me for like complex equations, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I don't know. There's been a few games I played where I had to just like quickly, like, you know, I guess figure out totals for like how much to charge people and stuff like that. So yeah, those go pretty quickly. Which, I mean, that's a pretty helpful skill for everyday life, I would say. Then again, I don't know. I am old enough that, like, teachers, when I was back in school, like, really kind of drilled that stuff in, you know? But then again, you know, with pretty much anything that came easily like that, it wasn't exactly very hard to learn. That's the former gifted kid for you. Yeah, true. I did like RTSs for quite a while too. I don't know. I just don't feel like I necessarily have the patience to, you know, get in a game that's gonna take like 3+ hours. Like, I've got so many games to play. I can't be spending that much time on one match. Are you kidding me? I can't be doing that. I will pass away from old age. Oh my goodness. Anyway. You dig a hole for 5 years, you're really good at digging holes. That's fair enough. And yeah, I don't know, that's kind of also, that is something, now that you mention it, that I do remember, you know, my friends that do code telling me pretty much. Is that, I don't know, if you put the time in and you, you know, and you practice, of course, Yeah, it is learnable. Just like I said, I don't know. I don't feel like I have that much interest in learning it potentially. But you're the real yo. Like, Don't Starve doesn't click with you? I mean, it's not that it didn't click with me. I did enjoy playing Don't Starve. I really did. I think it's more just, you know, Pep and Gumi and I never went back to it just because, I don't know, 3 schedules is really difficult to get them to match up, you know? It's kind of like when you're playing D&D with a group, you know? Trying to schedule like next sessions is a freaking nightmare. Hey Alberto, how's it going? Good to see ya. Hope you were having a good Friday. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we got some kind of fast ones coming at me. But that's okay, because I have scales. They will not be able to touch me. Except for that one. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, Toby. I'll give you that one. I don't know. That's kind of like how I've always been, I guess, with but people potentially trying to flirt with me. It's like I don't respond well to like sincere attempts, but if it's funny, then it's funny. Just played D&D once? Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a lot of people's experience. Mostly just like, you know, they had a good time, but it's like, it was a pain in the ass trying to reschedule with people, so they just never did it again. I know it's been that way for, you know, a couple different groups that I tried to play with. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, if someone, like, legitimately tries to flirt with me, I'm like, whoa, buddy, we don't do that here. Whoa, buddy, we don't do that around here. But if it's like a funny pickup line, then that's fine. Like, if it's 1000% played for laughs and the person's not serious, then we're good. Like, gosh, I mean, I know I've went back to it like a few times at this point, but I'll never forget it because I was playing Stardew Valley with a couple of friends, and some new person showed up that I'd never seen before. And the funny thing is I don't think I've seen them again since either. So it was literally just like, you know, it was literally just like a one-shot, which was very funny. But yeah, it was a new person I'd never seen before, and I never saw them again after that. But they showed up, they sent one chat message, and that chat message was, "Damn, girl, are you a war crime? Because I want to commit to you." And that was like, it was so out of left field. Easily the funniest one I've ever received. Oh, jeez. I wonder where that person went. I hope they're doing well. I hope they're doing well. But yeah, it was just like, wow, that's something. Oh, jeez. Like, you're very unfunny? You think so? You think so? I mean, I don't know. I don't really put pressure on people to try to be funny. Like, there are some people that like to get in chat and like make it their express purpose to try to make me laugh, but I mean, I'm the streamer, you know? It's my job to be entertaining, not y'all's. As long as y'all are having fun, that's good enough for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the sentiment. I definitely do. But, you know, like I said, that's my job. Okay, let's see. I think we'll go down here. Oh, was that a Stardew Valley stream? It was. Yes, it was. No, it was not on a Monster Hunter Rise stream. It wasn't. It wasn't. I remember exactly which one it was. But yeah, it was the first Stardew Valley one that I did with Dom and BZK, like way back when. I can't remember when exactly, like during the stream it happened, but I know it did. I'm 100% sure of that one. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yes, yes. It's honestly so funny too. Just, I don't know. It's so weird because I know that in like my everyday life, I feel like my memory is so bad sometimes. Because there are just so many things where it's like, oh yeah, I need to do this thing, and then I promptly forget. But for some reason, like certain things happening on stream, or like whether somebody's new or not, or if I've seen their name before, stuff like that I remember. Like, even if it's a case of, like, I don't know, someone rarely has an opportunity to stop in. Like, I know there was one person where, like, their work schedule changed, so they couldn't come back for, like, they couldn't be there live for, like, I think it was, like, 6 months or something like that. And then, you know, even when they came back, I was just like, oh shit, it's been a while. And they were just like, oh my god, how do you remember me? Because I don't know how to fish. That's so true. That's so true. I know how to fish. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big fisher in real life. I do love like fishing mini games in other games, or just like fishing games in general. You were really early on, Toby. I'm trying to remember exactly which stream. I want to say like one of the first comments I ever saw from you was on a short. I can't remember which one. See, now I'm put on the spot. Instead of, you know, being able to pull it from my own memory. Let's see. But yeah, you were pretty early on. You've been here and there for quite a while. That much I do know for sure. All right, let's see. You arrived on a Yuri raid. Yes. I do remember that first raid. Yeah, I was playing a game called Capybara Spa. It was just a, you know, a comfy game where it's exactly what it sounds like. You run a spa for capybaras. Stardew or Hat in Time? No. This is before those even. This was before those. Phone battery's out of charge? Oh no! Hate when that happens. But hey, nice to meet ya. Nice to meet ya. Hope to see you again sometime. Have a good one. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it wasn't Stardew or Hat in Time. First game I was playing that Yuri raided me during was Capybara Spa. But then again, you know, she's like literally my bestie, so of course I would remember something like that. You don't even remember a capybara game? I definitely remember. I remember you from that one. So yeah, it was that one. I mean, hell, you could go back and see for yourself if you don't believe me. All right, let's see here. And then I think we can just go down and to the left. There we go. There we go. It'd be nice if we could find some stuff that's gonna give us some more XP. There we go, like these guys. These guys will do nicely. Okay. Let's go for more bubble damage. Oh damn, we don't have scales this time. Uh-oh. That could be an issue. We'll see. We'll see if that kind of comes back to bite us. Although, I think if we can get some sinker upgrades, I think we should be doing pretty okay. Well, I guess I'll take more spinner damage. Not exactly what I wanted, but we'll take it, I suppose. Because, yeah, if we can get, like, some bigger sinkers, or, like, more of them, we should be doing pretty okay. Yeah, I did like a full playthrough starting at midnight of Super Mario RPG. That's right. I think that's where I first remember seeing Gray too, actually. I don't know. There's quite a few people that the first time I saw them was from that. But then again, by the time I got done with that, I was just so brain blasted. I think I slept for like 12 or 13 hours after finishing that stream. But yeah, I streamed from midnight to noon, and then I was like, all right. I am dead as hell. It was worth it, though. It was worth it. I mean, I've mentioned it before, like, regulars already know, but Super Mario RPG is my favorite game of all time. Yep, favorite game of all time. So of course, you know, when your favorite game of all time gets a remake, you gotta be there like minute one. Gotta be there minute one for something like that. Especially when it was like so unexpected. I was like, wait, that really? I was hyped for months about that. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a game where I really don't feel like until it got like the full remake treatment, that it really got like the love and appreciation it deserved. It was just like kind of one of those that for a lot of people, not for everybody, of course, because I have met other fans, of course, but like, I don't know. For most people, it just kind of like flew under the radar. They're like, damn, that existed? And I don't know, I feel like it's really important to like Mario RPGs in general. Cause like, especially like the way they did combat and stuff like that, they did like a lot of the same stuff in like Paper Mario too. And I think even just for that reason, it's very notable. But yeah, I don't know, I'm also not like, once I've like beaten a game, I don't tend to like go back and revisit. But that is one that I've gone back and revisited at least like a few dozen times over the course of my life. There was like, gosh, there was a period of like a decade or something like that where it was like every summer I would just be like, oh yeah, it's been about a year, let's go back and beat it again. But yeah, I don't know. It was really something for sure. But I'm very happy that the remake is as good as it was too. Because if the remake was bad, I would have been so sad. Starting to think I like it. No way. How did you figure that out? See, you guys just know me so well. Gosh, all the fish bullets! See what I mean? Without scales, crowd control is so tough. Wait, you like it? Oh my gosh. Y'all are silly. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. We got this here. Crabbies! Oh man, now I'm thinking about like crab, as in like food crab. And I'm just like, ugh, I love crabs so much. Then again, I've always been like a seafood enjoyer, so that's, you know. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, besides like a really good burger every now and then, I could just be like full pescatarian. Not even an issue. I would have no problem with that at all. Can't eat that or else you would die. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll make sure to enjoy it extra for you then. Damn, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. It's literally like one of my favorites. Damn, maybe I'll grab a couple of friends and convince them to like go out to like a seafood boil with me this weekend. Cause like, I don't know, I like going to those, but going by myself just feels weird. Yeah, maybe I'll do that this weekend. That sounds nice. All right, let's see. I am curious though. I've yapped enough about myself. Time for me to ask about you guys. What's the first game you ever remember playing? Because like I know for the most part we're all gamers here, but like, you know, what's the first game you ever remember playing? Just out of curiosity. Contra! Oh, that's an interesting one. Oh my gosh, how bad did you get bodied? Peekaboo! You know what I mean. I'm talking about video games. Haunted House on the Atari 2600. That's an interesting one. Very interesting. I don't think I've actually played that one. That's cool. Like, was it good or is it just the first one you remember playing? Because I know for me, my first game I remember ever playing, I don't know, really held like a lot of influence on me. Because like I don't play them as often as my enjoyment of them would suggest, but I really like puzzle games. And the first game I ever remember playing was playing Dr. Mario. That was my first game. That I remember, at least. Couldn't read yet, so I had no idea what you're supposed to do. Oh my gosh. Sequest on Atari. Dang, seeing a lot of Atari. That's cool. That's very cool. Not supposed to ask a lady your age. I get it. But hey, I mean, it happens at different ages for everybody, you know? So it's not necessarily an indicator of your age. But hey, again, if you don't want to say, you don't have to. For the GameCube, oh my gosh. All right, okay, we got a younger adult there. All right, gotcha. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Still faking it to this very day. Well, I think you do a great job at faking it. Faking it till you're making it. Oh, dang, Matt's got a list. Let's go. Wow, a lot of really old consoles there. Man, that's so cool. But yep, like I said, first one I remember is Dr. Mario on the original NES. It was kind of funny because it was actually like, one of my parents was into it. And then, one day just like picked up a controller and was like pretending to play with them. And they're just like, can she actually play it though? And then, so we tried it out. Like I didn't do well, of course, but I eventually started figuring it out. Duck Hunt, hell yeah, that's a classic too. That's super cool. First one you owned was a ColecoVision you got for Christmas. Damn! That's wild. Yeah, I never had like any of like the super, I guess like, ones that like came before the NES. And that was mostly because, the only reason we even had an NES to begin with is because my mom was interested. Which is funny, because, like, I don't know, my dad became one of those, like, really big, I guess, like, FPS guys. You know those guys, where it's like they gotta have the newest Call of Duty, and, they're always talking about, the sick trick shots they pulled off and all this other stuff, and, yeah. Shout out to the gamer moms, hell yeah. Like, honestly, if not for my parents, I'm really not sure, like, when I would have potentially discovered video games. I will tell you, like, one puzzle game that I remember just, like, playing the absolute hell out of as a kid. It was Wario's Woods for the Super NES. I played that, like, so much. I think I beat the, like, the story or, like, campaign mode on every difficulty. And, like, I was still a kid, too, so it was just like, dang, okay. She only likes Dance Central? Well, I mean, that's still something, you know? Like, yeah, it may not be, like, the standard of, like, what you think of when you think of a video game, but, I mean, it still counts, you know? You still have it! Oh, that's so cool! That's even better. But yeah, I still have my original Super NES from when I was a kid, too. I had to fight all my siblings for it, but I was like, listen, this was my childhood. You guys had the GameCube and the N64. This one was mine. Oh gosh, I remember Qbert. Oh my gosh. Just, I guess, like, all the theories and, like, joke ads I've seen over the years where it's just like, Qbert is swearing and needs to be censored. I love how just, like, everybody just jumped on board with that. Like, not even a question. They're like, oh yeah, that definitely happened. Wario Woods Mansion? Wait, you actually like Wario's Woods? That's cool. That's cool. Usually when I mention that game, people are just like, what? That exists? I've never heard of that before in my life. Okay, these blowfish and their little bullets need to chill. See, I walked right into them. There we go. Oh my gosh, that damage output. That was so fast. What? Damn. But yeah, like I said, just, I don't know. It was something about playing that was just, like, magical to me. But yeah, now that I think about it, like, most of the games that I played as a kid, like, until I discovered stuff like Mario RPG, like, they were all puzzle games. Like, I remember Dr. Mario, I remember Yoshi's Cookie, I remember Wario Woods, like, gosh. I was pretty big with puzzle games, like, you know, until I discovered other stuff like RPGs. I wish I had the time for more RPGs these days. There's just too many other things I want to play. And I don't know, I feel like even back then, there were some RPGs that just got excessively long. Especially if you were trying to get everything in them, which just, man. You had $50 in lawn mowing money and the store had $3 Atari games. Oh, man. That's wild. That sounds like a fun memory, though. Damn, so it sounds like you probably picked up quite a few Atari games then. That's cool. That's cool. I wanted to, like, do stuff like that, because, I don't know, I didn't even really, like, have an allowance growing up or anything like that. So I kind of wanted to, I don't know, I guess, like, help neighbors out and see if I could earn something on my own to spend on myself. But then my parents were like, no, you can't do that. They really just, like, I don't know, they had this, like, big theory in their head that, like, some of our neighbors would, like, secretly kidnap me if they had the chance. And I'm just like, okay, that's kind of weird. That's definitely disconcerting to hear at, like, 8 or 10 years old. Like, oh yeah, you know that nice neighbor that we have that's, you know, that's always cool with you? Yeah, they actually want to kidnap you. And it's like, oh, okay. Because it's like, at that age, you don't necessarily think that your parents are lying to you, so it's like, okay, what's the alternative? But yeah, I don't know, so I don't really have those, like, I guess, like, early age working memories, like I feel like a lot of kids do. That was just not something that I was allowed to do. But then again, you know, first child, for the most part, I was very, very spoiled. So, not spoiled, sheltered is the word I meant. Sheltered is the word I meant. That would traumatize a kid for sure. Honestly, real. It so did. And it's like, oh, I wonder why I'm such an introvert. When it feels like, I don't know, it felt like so many things that I wanted to do as a kid. My parents are just like, no, you can't do that, you'll get kidnapped. And I'm just like, that too? Really? Going to skip rope with my friends on the corner? No, you're gonna get kidnapped. Granted, it's not like we even like lived in a big city where there was like a lot of people around and stuff like that anyway, so it's just like, really? So, I don't know. Growing up was weird. It was very weird. I had to unlearn a lot. I'm still unlearning a lot. But, you know, we get there a little bit every day, right? Wild shit for sure. Just like, whose idea was that? Whose idea is that to just, you know, say that to your kid? Just like, oh yeah, she'll totally understand and not internalize that and be afraid of everybody for years. That's definitely not gonna happen. To get a day or two off. That's so real. That's so real. Free room and board and a couple of days off? No way. Wild. In this economy, who can afford that? But yeah, no, I get it. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, you look back on it now, like, back then it was normal, but, like, you look back on it now, and it's just like, whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? Like, I just want to talk, you know? Oh, that was a slick dodge. That was a lot of bubbles coming in. I didn't think I was dodging all those, but we did somehow. That was nice. I love how when I'm trying to, I can't dodge things like for beans. The more like on the spot I feel, the less I'm able to dodge things. Tell him to bring out the lobster. All right, anyway, so what is its ability? Is it just kind of, you know, skittering towards me? Is that just what we got? I mean, if that's the case, that's fine. I just have to worry about the mobs. The little fish mob. But yeah, especially the fact that, you know, the scales, like, pierce through enemies. Like, they keep going until the ends of the screen. They had videos of not safe. Oh my gosh. That's something else entirely. But yeah, the fact that, you know, the scales, like, even have pierce and just, like, cover the whole screen, like I said, best weapon in the game, and it is not close. Yo, okay, while I hate that your abuelita said that to you, I am so glad I'm not the only person that had that experience. Because it was just like, what? Just, what do you mean? But yeah, that's, I don't know. Like I said, that's something wild to tell a kid. But then, you know, it was more normal back then. It was the whole, if you just tell them, they'll understand. Well, that's not always true. Hey, Lum, how's it going? How's it going? I don't think I've heard of Loud House. Is that a movie? Or, like, what is that? TV series, movie? I would guess one of those two, probably. Mostly because I'm not like a big TV or movie watcher to begin with. I do sometimes, I do sometimes, especially with like, you know, movie nights and stuff. Of course I'll jump on that for you guys, but, you know. Good old Tamal threat. Oh, it's an animated series? Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I see. Gotcha. 9 to 10 sisters. Oh my gosh, that's so many. Gosh, I had a lot of siblings growing up, and even that, I'm just like, damn. And yet, here you are talking to strangers. That's true. That's true. You're not wrong about that. Wait, have I gone? I can't go that way this way, can I? I have to actually go up. Interesting. Okay, so when do I get to... Oh. I get to dodge those. Let's see. Let's go with the damage modifier. That sounds good. Okay, so where do I get to turn for this particular path? Where is it? Up here, maybe? It's gotta be up here somewhere. There it is. Okay, my gosh, that was a big split. Becoming healthier again? Well, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that, Lum. I'm really glad to hear that. Hope you're getting the rest that you need and you'll feel better soon. Alright, let's see here. Oh my gosh. Not the boomerang slipper. That was one thing that my parents almost never did. But when they did, it was with stuff other than slippers. Yeah, we were talking about our first video game that we remember playing. And I don't know, just like seeing all the different answers from people was really cool. Like, sure, it can, you know, date some people a bit, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, we're a comfy space for adults after all, so it's not like you're gonna have people be like, haha, you're old. Or at least they shouldn't be. How she fought in the old days, man. I don't know, like I felt like listening to stories like that about how like previous generations used to live was pretty interesting. I say was because, you know, now the economy's all messed up for the newer ones because of how the older ones lived. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm a bit less interested in that now. But back then, before I knew, you know, before I knew, hearing about stuff like that was much more interesting. It's actually a reason that I never ended up going for like a history degree when I was in school, which, I mean, honestly, thank goodness I didn't. With the way like the job market and stuff works, I'd never get anywhere with a history degree. Holy. Grannies are savage. Yeah, they can be. They can be. Still has your initials in it. Yo, nice. Unbeatable record. Hell yeah, I love that for you. Yeah, walking up hills both ways to school can be hard. Honestly, honestly. Barefoot in the snow. Even though it was summertime. Yeah, like I said, before I knew, those were simpler times, you know? Much simpler times. But anyway. I got political enough last time when I was playing this. Let's try not to do that again today, yeah? Alright. I mean, I'm doing pretty decent damage, but things are also still getting to me, so, Guess I didn't quite upgrade enough for this. But, we still got it. Granite. Yep, that's me. That's me. Don't forget.
You little whippersnappers just don't know what it's like.
Ah, jeez. Anyway. All right. The beta gauntlet. Hey, yo. Why is it, I was gonna say, why is it so dark? I don't like that at all. It really invokes like a, I don't know, like a deep sea kind of environment. Which, while I like it in art, it's not so much a place I would like to be, you know? Not so much a place I'd like to be. It really does amaze me, though. I mean, I keep hearing from, like, a lot of people that, like, deep sea is, like, a very, very common, you know... It's, like, a very common fear that people have. And I just think that's interesting. Because, like, I completely understand it. It's, like, another one of those, you know, atmospheres. Kind of like, you know, being in space. Where if, like, one thing goes wrong, it's just, you're done. And I can definitely understand how, like, with, you know, something like that, that'd be very scary to think about. I completely understand. Dang, I have to kill 1,000 of these things? I'm gonna need some bigger weapons. Because, like, it'll go relatively quickly, like, once I get some decent weapons, but until I do, it's gonna take a minute. It's so dark down there, you never see the things you'd be afraid of. That's so true. So glad to be home. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good to see you, Soul. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, we were, just a little bit ago, we were talking about the first video games that we remember playing as a kid. Do you remember yours? If you wanted to share, of course. If not, that's okay too. It's always optional. Always optional. But, you know, I yap about myself often enough. Okay, there we go. There we go. The ripples especially are definitely helping. I think I should probably go all in on, like, upgrading the ripples. I mean, especially considering that they're all just kind of fast and they just, you know, run straight at me. I think that'd probably be the best way of dealing with them. It is going pretty quickly, though. It's doing enough damage, that's for sure. There we go. Expand that size a bit. That looks good. That looks good. Super Mario Bros. 3. Nice. Nice. I mean, obviously a classic. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Just... seeing everybody's different answers is like super cool. I don't know. I think just, you know, seeing like the different experiences that like people have with stuff like that is a lot of fun. A bootleg console with a lot of games. Oh hell yeah. I remember those too. I mean they're still around. They're still around. I mean I think that's gonna be something that just exists forever. Do you remember exactly, like, which bootleg console? Just out of curiosity. If you don't, that's totally understandable. Or if you also don't want to say, that's also understandable. But I don't know. I've watched, like, quite a few, I guess, like, YouTube videos about, like, those bootleg consoles, so I'm just curious if it's one that I would potentially recognize. 99 of those games was Tetris. That's so real. That's so cool that you still have all of those. That's awesome. I love that. You're actually looking it up. Oh my gosh. Is that something you should be looking up at work? Then again, you probably shouldn't be here while you're at work either, so you know what? Carry on. Okay, I wonder what ability this has now that we've unlocked it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, let's see. Here it is. Oh, Ripple with a damage modifier. That's kind of nice, actually. Still have a SNES and a GBA, but not your original ones. Oh, That's cool. That's cool. I do still have my original GBA actually. I also have the first Game Boy Color I ever got too, which ironically was the special edition Pikachu one. So I still have that somewhere around here. I know it still works though too. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like still having the original ones, but yeah, it's not always possible. I get it. Lack of backlight made it so hard to play. Oh, totally, totally. I remember like being in the car like at night before my parents actually got me like one of those, you know, little lights that would like attach to it. You could basically like plug it into like the small port at the top and it would just kind of like hang over your screen and light it up for you. Man, that was like such a pain in the ass. Man, GBA had like some banger games though. Like the ones I really remember were Golden Sun 1 and 2. Like that's just those are like quintessential, you know? If you had a GBA and even had like a passing interest in stuff like RPGs, you had to play those. Like I said, that's like quintessential. You had to play those. Pretty sure I 100%ed both of them too. Had a worm light? Yeah, me too. Me too. I remember having like a bright purple like Mad Catz one. But yeah, and then, you know, when that wasn't working for me, I'd have to be like, just kind of like smushed against the window. Like anytime we got like near a city that had like some streetlights overhead, I was just like, oh hell yeah. Oh, she did? That's cool. Did she like it? Or did she maybe like not get far enough to really form an opinion on it? Because honestly, I think if she likes RPGs at all, she really should give it a go. Like, she and I have talked about games a lot, but I don't think we ever really touched on RPGs that much. I think it's maybe because, like, I'm not as into them now as I used to be. Of course, then again, you know, I had a lot more time and was a lot less, like, generally busy. But yeah, no, I remember my worm light. I've still got it around here somewhere, too. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, if she was just, you know, pulling out, like, some random games and, like, playing each of those for a little bit. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Ooh, Shining Soul. That's a solid option, too. I mean, Shining series in general is pretty nice, actually. But then again, I'm also like one of those weird people that actually kind of enjoyed Shining Force EXA. And I know that one was like really hit or miss for like a lot of people. I've met so many people that are like, every game in the Shining series is good except for Shining Force EXA. I was like, I don't know, I actually kind of like that one. I had fun with that. A shiny soul. Yes, you are. You all are. If you're here, you're a treasure. That's just how it works. That is just how it works. Lost the battery door on the Game Boy. Oh no! I've always like kind of wondered how stuff like that happens, but I guess, you know, kids can be like super forgetful when it comes to things like that. How did I dodge all those? Oh my gosh. I don't know how that happened, but I'm not gonna complain. But no, like I said, like, you know, my Pikachu Game Boy Color, like, it's completely intact. Like, there's nothing missing, there's nothing wrong with it, like, it works perfectly. And then it's like, I don't know, I think that's more of a testament to, like, how well-made things were. I guess back during those times, because now it feels like everything, you know, falls apart if you look at it funny. You were not a kid. Oh, no. Now I'm even more curious how that happened. But, you know, it's fine. It happens. Stuff happens. It's weird, because I kind of think that I'm maybe more forgetful now than I was when I was a kid. But then again, you know, being a grown-up can be stressful sometimes. And you know, stress is terrible for your memory. Moonfish! Oh, that's so pretty! Wow! That's a really pretty one. Those are very pretty colors. Okay, we'll take the sinker size. If you turn it on, it might break. That's so real. That's so real. That's a cute fish. I wonder what ability it has. Okay, so sunfish and moonfish is what we have here. Okay, let's see. Where is the moonfish? I'll definitely know it when I see it. Let's see. There it is. Ripple with XP growth. Ooh, that could be good. Yeah, let's go with that, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. I kind of wonder what the shiny of it would look like. You know, if the regular, like, looks this nice, surely the shiny would also be pretty, too. Or at least I would think that it would. You know what? More XP growth. Let's go for it. Starting with just Ripple is a little rough, but I think we can manage it. I think we can manage it. Sure, why not? Sinker, sure. But yeah, I don't know, because I'm kind of amazed that, like, me as a kid, I guess, you know, had that for all that time. Of course, then again, I was able to get away with not letting my siblings borrow it. I do remember, like, the one time I was kind of forced to, like, allow my siblings to borrow something from me, though. Yeah, basically one of my siblings that, like, didn't know how to read, but was still, like, interested in, like, what I was doing. And they were at, like, that stage where, you know, want to, like, copy everything like your older siblings doing. So, you know, there was kind of that whole aspect to it. But I'd been playing, like, just a ton of, like, Pokemon Gold and Silver. I had just gotten my entire team to level 100, so I was just like, yes! Now I can just explore around, do whatever, catch them all. Let's do that. But, yeah, basically, I got forced to allow one of my siblings to borrow it. And literally, the one thing I said was don't save your game and everything will be fine. Guess what they did? It's such a small thing in retrospect, but, like, oh my gosh. Kid me was devastated. And I will never forget it. Let's see, additional sinker or increased sinker size? I think I'm gonna go for that. That sounds better. That sounds better. Okay, so we have a little bit of scales. Ripple's doing okay, and then we've got a couple of sinkers too. Not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, I almost went towards the moonfish again. I need to not do that. I was too busy yapping. I didn't look and see which direction I was going. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was sure something. Scale frequency, that's good, that's good. Really? That one ran into me? I thought I dodged that. Oh well, I guess not. I guess not. It's fine. I probably got like so much money saved up that as soon as I guess like get back from this part of the beach and go back to the tackle shop, I might be able to finish purchasing everything. It'd be kind of interesting if that's the case. But then again, you know, we're kind of getting close to having caught them all. I could potentially like go for all shinies too, but maybe that'll be something I do on my own time instead. Because I have a couple of shinies that I caught during the demo. So I have a couple of those, like the stingray I was using earlier. That's a shiny. And then I also have, I think, like a shiny angelfish also, which was like the first one that you can catch. All right. Let's see. Go with more sinker size. That works. Oh, those are pretty big ones. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm just reminded of like that meme of, you know, the guy with the tape measure. He just pulls it out pretty big and he goes, "That's quite big." All right. Let's see. I would love to be able to upgrade scales one more time, so we at least have 4. But I might go ahead and just rush the boss. Well, especially if it's not going to give me a scales upgrade. Hey, Unerring, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one today. How's the new job going? I can't remember if you said you worked again before this weekend or not. Can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I hope it's going well. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Getting a job in this economy is pretty tough. It's tough out there for everybody, so I'm glad you're able to find something. Let's see. Well, what we were talking about earlier. Sure, I'll just ask you too. We were talking about like the first video game that we ever remember playing. I love you, but you erased my game cards. I don't know. That seems a little too niche for them to make cards for that. Maybe I'll make one of my own someday. Maybe I'll make one of my own someday. But yeah, like I said, we were talking about like a first video game you remember playing. It's been very cool just like seeing all the varied answers and stuff like that. Okay. I mean, crowd control's working pretty well with the ripple there. And then of course if we go with some damage, that's just gonna be even better. Nice. Got ourselves a sunfish. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so we got that one, and then this is our last beach spot. And then basically we'll go back to the grasslands. All right. South Shore, what do we have here? There we go. Ooh, I don't like any of these. I guess I'll go with the fishing trap, I guess? I don't really feel like either of those are good options. Lego Batman for the Wii. That's... dang. Like, I knew you were a youngin', but sheesh. I remember playing that one, actually. I played that with younger siblings. But yeah, that's a pretty solid option. There was a lot of like, you know, pretty solid games on the Wii, but also, boy, was there a lot of slop. Holy. But yeah, especially for kids, there was like a lot of, you know, a lot of solid options on there, but dang. That also feels like, you know, the era for shovelware too. Let's see, what was that company I'm thinking of? Was it Data Designs? Yeah, they were like the kings of Wii era slop. Cause gosh, like what games did they do? I think they did like Ninja Bread Man and then like a couple of like the other like shovelware platformers. I've heard that like a couple of those you can't even actually beat because the game just breaks. So it's just like, damn. So obscure you couldn't find it. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Any big fish yet? Yeah, I mean, we've caught quite a few. Anyway, how's it going? Let's see, before you came in, we were talking about, the first video game that people remember playing. And it's been very cool, because, like, no matter how many people I've asked, no two answers have been the same. And I don't know, like I said, I think stuff like that's super cool. Yeah, glad to hear you're doing well. Wasn't it Gameloft? Oh, Gameloft was another big offender for sure. But in terms of like just super low quality stuff, I mean, you gotta look into them sometime. It's Data Designs Interactive, I think is what their name is. If I remember the name of the company quite right. But boy, they really just went all in on the Wii shovelware. It was so crazy. Speaking of which, like, I don't remember if there was like another WarioWare game before on the Wii, but that was the first one I played. And I don't know, I really like that format with just like the little mini games and stuff to do, just like the little miniature challenges. I thought those were pretty fun. All right, let's see. I love how I started descending like that direction because I wanted to go for this one first, and then I just immediately forgot the second I started yapping. Classic first Mario game? Yeah, that's fair enough. Very solid option. Very solid. I remember, that was the first game I remember watching my dad play. But when it came to like stuff other than like, you know, puzzle games and stuff like that, my mom would be like one of those that would just like sit there watching you and then just like yell at you, be like, "No, you missed a thing." She was the worst backseater ever. It definitely was an interesting era. It definitely was. But I don't know, let's see, gosh. I think we talked about this on Tuesday too for gosh, yeah, we talked about this for a little bit, where I just thought like the Saturn era, like that whole time in general for gaming was really, really interesting. Because I don't know, I feel like that's when people had kind of gotten comfortable with the whole, I guess, like formula, so to speak, and they really went off the deep end and started doing weird stuff. But that's how you get like some of the more memorable stuff, you know? You're not normally gonna get stuff like that by like following the formula, so to speak. So I definitely think that's something, you know, something worth mentioning. Like, yeah, the Saturn was, you know, it objectively sold poorly, and like, you know, it kind of really did a number on Sega's like standing in the industry and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, man. And Tekken, true. Also, hey Conway, how's it going? I don't know if you've been listening in or not, but we were let's see, we were talking for a bit about like the first video game that people remember playing as a kid. Yeah, mine was Dr. Mario. That was definitely the first one I remember. It was pretty cool. But I don't know, maybe that's part of like why I like puzzles so much. I definitely don't play puzzle games as much as I probably should by that logic, but I don't know. There's just something that really scratches the brain just right. It really scratches that itch with roguelikes, you know? Gosh, I love roguelikes. Alright, almost got him. Easy peasy. Easy catch. Then again, when you end up with the double scales buff, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to mess that up. Okay, let's see. We got 2 fish left on the beach, and then we hit the grassland and finish up there. I say finish up, but we still have like a dozen fish to catch at least. But considering we had like almost 30 fish to catch like when we started today, we've been making pretty good progress, I would say. Oh, nice. There's a chest already? Hell yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, yes, grab scales. I will take that, thank you. Thank you very much. Honestly, oh my gosh, really double already? Oh, that's wild. That is a wild pickup. Dang, okay. I guess you can really say we're gonna be power scaling. Okay, let's see. I should probably grab another weapon if they're just gonna keep giving me scale frequency. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Who can say in this brave new world of Street Fighter at Cross Tekken? Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go for ripple size. We can do that. Size matters, after all. Oh, gosh. But yeah, hope you guys like my hat. I grabbed it just for today. Plays crossword games on our DSi XL every day. Really? That's cool. That's cool. Like, honestly, with my mom, like, if I tell her, you know, if I tell her about, like, an Animal Crossing or, like a new Pikmin, then those, like, she'll be interested in. But for the most part, she's just not really interested in games very much anymore. But then again, you know, her hands have also not been treating her the best lately either, so I get it. I get it. Hope it's not hereditary. Because if I get arthritis in my hands are just gonna have to deal with it. What about Pikmin Crossing? Oh man. Imagine. Imagine. So anyway, Tomodachi Life, the new one. I feel like that's kind of how I'm playing that, actually. Because, right now, I have, let's see, on my, you know, on my personal save file, I have, like, me's of, like, myself and, like, my real-life friends and stuff like that. But then I also have one each of all the different colors and types of Pikmin, so... You could argue that's kind of like Pikmin Crossing. You could argue that that's kind of like that. I mean, honestly, just such a weird game. And I mean that in, like, the best way possible. I mean that in, like, the best way possible. I don't know. I really like the original Tomodachi Life, too, because it was just, I don't know. Like, sure, it's definitely very niche, but, I don't know. Just all the weird stuff that you could do with it was really fun. I really enjoyed that kind of stuff, and I feel like they amped up the weirdness on the new one, especially since there's no censor. So like, you know, whatever you put in, like, for them to talk about, or like names and stuff like that, you literally can just like name them whatever you want. There are no censors. I have tested this. I have tested it. It's pretty interesting. Not a move I would have expected from Nintendo, but a welcome one. Pikmin, Katamari, and forgot. What is that in response to? I'm confused. But yeah, like I said, I kind of have been playing the new Tomodachi Life as if it were like Pikmin Crossing. It just kind of turned out that way though, because I was like, man, like I was getting started, it was like 1 in the morning. I was kind of like brain blasted from kind of a long stream, and I was just like, man, what kind of Miis do I even want to make? And I was like, ooh, it'd be an easy idea for a bunch of them, but what if I just made like the different types of Pikmin? So it's not necessarily like something I planned on doing like right out the gate. It just kind of happened. But I kind of like how it turned out. Also, Slenderman is there, so. It's becoming scarily close to real. Oh yeah, like the little quirks and stuff that you can add to people. Yeah, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Let's see. And then let's see. Our last fish is down here. Like in this bottom right-hand corner here. So that's the one we're going for. Who, man? Slenderman. You don't know who Slenderman is? Yo. But no, he's one of like those, I guess like internet cryptids. Where it's, you know, it's like totally made up by internet users, but it's you know, basically like sharing ghost stories with each other. There's been a couple like really interesting like YouTube series, you know, where they actually like kind of, you know, where it's like, what if he was real? They did a series of like found footage type, you know, type videos. Yeah, like that. I remember watching quite a bit of those. Joking, of course. Oh, okay. Well, sarcasm doesn't come across super well via text, so. And I am autistic, so you'll have to excuse me. Alright, let's see. I'm bad at sensing tone regardless. But especially in a text format. Holy. Okay, there we go. Double scales. Perfect. That is peak. Okay, let's see. I think if we level up a couple more times, maybe get like a little bit more scales, or maybe even a couple more sinkers would be nice. I think with either one of those, we can probably make that work. Okay, let's see. Sure, let's go with the hook. Why not? Dang, we didn't even have like all weapons yet. That's funny. Like we didn't have like our weapon slots down here filled out yet. Napoleon fish. Uh-oh. Look at that face on that guy. Oh my goodness. Did I play Pokemon Go? Not really. Not really. Like, I tried a bit, you know, when I was, like, when I first, like, moved to my city, and I don't know. It's just, it gets too hot. It gets too hot outside for me to even want to, like, try to go walk anywhere during the day. And at night, it's just a no, because, you know, I'm a woman out by myself. No thank you. Be prepared, I know sarcasm and joking. Oh no! Okay, cool. So we've caught everything at the beach. Awesome. Okay, so I think we just have the grasslands to clean up now. Don't have to worry about you anymore, so it's time for a much-needed fishing break. Hell yeah, man. Enjoy your fishing break. Catch 'em all. Do it. All right, let's visit the tackle shop and I guess see what other upgrades we can pick up. Yep, I'll take that one. And this one. How high up does that one go, I wonder? 720? Damn, there's another one for 900. Crap. Okay, that's like the only thing we're missing. That's like the only thing we're missing. Let's see, how many fish are we missing? Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11. We're really only missing 11 fish? No way. We're only missing 11 fish? Wow, this is going so fast. Because I think originally there was like 50 something. Of course, then again, you know, we did catch a few through the demo, and then, you know, we played this for what, 5 hours last Friday? So let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so I think that's the first area that we haven't done over here in the grasslands yet. Let me check these lakes up here just to make sure. I want to say that we did all these. Yep, Piranha's did. Okay. Piranha's lair. Piranha gauntlet. Okay, okay. Yep, so we did all those, and then I think we did this one over here too. Yeah, we did. Okay, nice, nice. So yeah, we just have the southern grasslands to do. Pretty good. This might not even take us 5 hours today. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But no, it's definitely I don't know. It's been a minute, but it's been nice to see some new people in this week. Definitely has. And I hope that, you know, if you are a new person, you're also having fun. I'm actually like really looking forward to what I plan on playing tomorrow. Let's see. It's called The Chef's Shift, and let's just say like one of those words is very, very important to you know, figuring out what the gameplay of the actual game is. But I think it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be interesting. I'm pretty much going in like as blind as humanly possible. While, you know, having still consciously decided to buy the game, if that makes sense. But, yeah, as usual, going in completely blind. So, yeah, I don't really know exactly, like, how hectic or how crazy it's gonna get. But, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you'll be able to lurk tomorrow, too. I mean, maybe. But, hey, if you need more rest, then by all means. I'll never begrudge you that. Goodness knows I should probably be getting a bit more rest sometimes than I do. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I get it when I can. Let's see, scale frequency, let's go with sinker count. Thank you for the lurk, Mariachi. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see. Here we go, that works. I think I want a couple more XP levels. Maybe just a couple more upgrades? Sounds like a 9 to 5 simulator. It's not, actually. Believe it or not, it isn't. Yeah, what else do you think of when you hear the word shift? Besides, you know, 9 to 5. Let's see. Yeah, a couple more upgrades and we should be good to go. Okay, this looks good. Cars! It's a driving game. Oh my gosh. You know, I kind of wish it was. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like a huge car person, so like I didn't even think about that. You're right though. That would be something else that people would think of. You're right. That would be pretty funny. Now I kind of want to see that actually. But I don't know. I think I've developed an interesting ability in finding some particularly weird games sometimes. Like just like super weird or super obscure indies. There's been more than a couple times where you know, somebody will randomly stop in while we're in the middle of, you know, playing something, and they'll be like, what in the hell am I looking at? I'm not gonna lie, those moments are super, super satisfying. Because, like, yeah, of course, I do love my roguelikes and stuff like that, and that's, you know, it's a pretty mainstream genre. But I also like, I guess, like, finding interesting roguelike combinations. Like, gosh, I think at the end of March, I played a Sudoku roguelike. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Feels like they could have gone a bit harder on, like, some of the ideas that they had for that, but it was interesting for sure. It definitely was. I still play it on my Steam Deck sometimes at night. Of course, then again, like, having a touchscreen to work with, instead of, you know, having to actually, like, click stuff with mouse, it does go faster. It does go faster. Yeah, like I said, they have, like, traps and stuff like that in there, as far as, like, I guess, like, things that can happen that can either make solving the puzzle harder, or, will pretty much, like, almost guarantee that you take damage sometimes. But I've also found that, like, some of them are really easy to avoid, too. So, like I said, I kind of wish they would have, went a little bit harder with some of the weird ideas that they had, as far as, like, scaling up difficulty and stuff like that. But, I mean, I don't dislike it as is. I still think it's fun as is. But that one in particular is just, like, super funny to me to have come across in the first place. Because usually I do a yearly, like, Steam review of, I guess, like, all the games in my backlog and try to prioritize some. And during that time, I was actually, like, talking about, I guess, like, I don't know, my my affinity for, like, weird roguelike combinations. And I remember during that stream, someone said, Sudoku roguelike win. And I was just like, damn, I don't know, that sounds funny, actually. And then, like, a month later, during Next Fest, it's like, oh, there's a demo for a Sudoku roguelike. And I was just like, no way, I have to play that. It was fate. I had no choice. Combines Arctic eggs and Mario Kart. Oh my gosh. Imagine. Speaking of, it's been such a long time since I played Mario Kart. Man. I can't even remember when the last time was. Which is funny, because, like, I don't know, growing up and, like, even into adulthood, I was always considered, like, pretty good at Mario Kart, so I wonder how rusty I am now. Like, I still have it. I still have, you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch. So I do still have it. Who knows? Maybe that'd be like a community game thing. Maybe. I wonder how many of you guys even have it. That could be fun, though, just, like, seeing how rusty I've gotten. I feel like most people that are, like, still keeping up with the series are, like, onto, you know, Mario Kart World, which I totally get, but I don't have a Switch 2, and I don't plan on getting one, you know, for quite a while. Oh, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know, that's not normally a game that, like, people will play solo, you know? So that makes sense. That makes total sense. It's collecting dust. Oh boy, yeah, me too. Hell, my Switch even is collecting dust. Has been for a while. Let's see. Trying to remember what the last thing I really played on my Switch was. I think it was the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake. I think that was the last thing I actually played on my Switch. Unless it was, like, I don't know, like a random run of, like, Suika game or something. I collect dust. Me too, buddy. Me too. Need to play Sonic Cross Worlds? Yeah, like I've heard such really good things about Sonic Cross Worlds and it looks fantastic. This is gonna make me sound old as fuck and I kind of don't care. I think with my ADHD, that's just too many particles. It's just too many particles for me. There's so much going on. There's so much going on that it's like, how am I supposed to keep my eyes on the road? Holy shit. Like, even just watching other people play it, I'm like, I am overwhelmed. Which is funny, because, like, I don't know, like, I can hop on stream and play a boomer shooter for, like, 4 hours, and I'm okay with that, but, you know, I watch Crossworlds for, like, 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed. The AI's beefing with you again! Oh, no, what did you do to it this time? But yeah, I think you're right though, Soul. If I did do that, it would probably have to be like a member stream instead. Cause I don't know. I've noticed that if you leave those kind of lobbies just like open on a regular stream, you're probably gonna attract kids. You're probably gonna attract kids. And I don't know. I'm a very strictly 18 plus streamer, so I prefer not to do that. Like, I know it really, like, kind of, like, nerfs me as far as, like, reach and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think we've ended up with, like, such a comfortable, like, adults-only space as a result that I don't regret it. I don't regret it. Extreme gear from Sonic Riders. Wait, did they actually have stuff from Sonic Riders in Cross Worlds? That's sick if so. I feel like Sonic Riders in general is like kind of slept on, but then again, given like how bad the Kinect game was, I kind of understand why. Like I said, on the one hand, I understand. It's just kind of a shame. It's just kind of a shame. Especially since, I don't know, I do think it's interesting that an IP like Sonic, that's all about speed and stuff like that, you would think that they would have like figured out a good racing formula before All-Stars Racing transformed, you know? Because not gonna lie, All-Stars Racing's Transformed was also really, really good. Like, I think for a while I kind of like dropped Mario Kart 8 to like play that more. And I don't know, like I said, All-Stars Racing Transformed was really good. I was actually like surprised at how good that was. I don't think it was like even full price even. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember it being like a full price game when it first came out either. So, you know, that's also a plus. It remembered you instantly. Oh my gosh. Well, is it good to be back at that job? Like, is that a good thing? Like, should I be happy for you or should I be upset for you? Because on the one hand, it did seem like you liked aspects of that job, but on the other hand, you seem to be pretty happy to moving on. At least if I remember correctly. Alright, let's go. Damage modifier, and then we should be ready to go after this fish. Let's go get him. Oh, and there's a treasure chest over here? Don't mind if I do. Self-sinker or bubble extender? Yeah, let's go with this. I agree. But also it's like, you know, just on like the basis of things, like, I'm over 30. Like, there's no reason for me to be interacting with kids online. There's no reason at all. I don't need that in my life. I chose not to be a mom for a reason, you know? I don't need that in my life. Oh, gosh. It's like, if I wanted to be around kids, I would have had kids. Just suffer shenanigans on the regular. I mean, shenanigans can make the daily grind more interesting, though. So it depends on if it's an acceptable level of shenanigans or not. But yeah, I don't know, like, all the times that, like, Sonic actually tried to make a racing game, it's so weird to me that it took them so long to really, I guess, get it right, so to speak. That always just felt like such a strange thing to me, given, like, the whole, you know, theme of the character in the series. Got an idea and wanted to write it before you forgot? Okay, I mean, that's fine. What made you come up with that, though? Just out of curiosity. Because that is very random. All right. But yeah, I don't know, before anybody gets the wrong idea, like, it's not my intention to, I guess, like, point at other creators that don't do that and be like, you're doing it wrong. Because, like, I get it. It nerfs your reach a lot. It really does. And then, I don't know, there's just also some people that are more comfortable with that than others. But, you know, this is just what works for me. We're still talking about childhood games and that cooked on your brain. Okay, okay. I can agree with that. I do feel like, gosh, I can't even remember which of the Sonic Riders games I played that I actually kind of liked. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember which one. But there was definitely one that I played where I was like, no, this is really good, actually. I guess, you know, it just never really caught on. And then the one that they tried for the Kinect just crashed and burned horribly. Which, like, I don't know, I'm sure Soul has, because he's also, like, a Ken Icarus fan, too, but, like, I don't know if any of you guys have, like, watched gameplay of that, where, you know, someone basically, like, showed what they were trying to do on the Kinect, and, it just not working at all. Wish the Kinect never existed. Boy, you and me both. You and me both. But, you know, everybody wanted to try out motion controls, because that's what the Wii did, and it was super successful, so people were like, yeah, what if we have motion controls too? And I really wish they didn't do that. Forgot about the Kinect? You know, I feel like a lot of people did. For good reason. Don't get me wrong, for good reason. That's just like the PlayStation Move. Who here even knew that existed? Frickin' PlayStation Move, man. Like, what was that even for, honestly? It's one of those things where you just kind of watch stuff release, and you're just kind of watching the company being like, oh no, what are you doing? I mean, technically, like, you know, Sony, PlayStation, like, they already had the iToy, right? Why couldn't they just, like, do a upgraded version of that? The motion controllers and the controller. True. I keep forgetting that existed, too. Mostly because I don't know, never really used it. Also, is it weird that, like, my PlayStation 3, you know, back when I had one, it was basically used as a backwards compatibility machine? Some games you felt used it far better than others. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah, I want to say I remember a couple of games that used it fairly decently well. Also, maybe a hot take, but when it comes to like Wii games that actually like use the motion controls, I actually kind of liked Red Steel a little bit. Like, it wasn't amazing, don't get me wrong, but I actually kind of liked it. It was kind of neat. I remember trying to play Skyward Sword on the Wii, though, and that was... boy, that was something else. Oh yeah, of course, Wii Sports is a classic for a reason. Of course, of course. I was trying to, I don't know, purposely, like, avoid, like, the super low-hanging fruit. But that doesn't mean that it can't be discussed. I just try to dig a little deeper in my memory. What about No More Heroes? Yeah, that was fun too. That was fun too. I remember like a couple of my friends at the time like really complaining about how stuff just really didn't work for them, and I don't know if we just like had like a different setup or what, but I didn't really have any issues with it. But yeah, No More Heroes is fun. That was pretty fun for sure. And I don't know, that was just like one of those weird games, you know? Oh my gosh, hi! Hello, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? How's Lotto Not been so far? Like, I got to lurk for a little bit and see you playing it earlier. It looks really cute. I mean, then again, I have it on my backlog. I've had it there for a while. But yeah, how's it going? How's it going? Also, any of my mods, can we get a link for a Riri, please? I would really appreciate that. Oh, you saved the ocean! You actually finished it? That's cool! Okay, okay. Well, that's cool. It's a pretty short game then, too. Nice, nice, good to know. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping in, Raiders. If there is anybody here that does not know me already, my name is Alito Nix. I'm your friendly neighborhood greedy raven, out to steal your valuables and, who knows, maybe your heart along the way. And yeah, we are playing a fishing mega game. It is a basically more simplistic version of Vampire Survivors, where you're just kind of doing battle with other fish to catch them. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping in. If you guys need to, you know, get some rest, get something to eat. I know you mentioned that you still have a cough earlier, so yeah, definitely. If you need a rest and you know, take care of yourself, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, more than welcome to you know, just kind of hang out with us for a bit if you'd like to. For a bit, we were basically talking about what was the first video game that everybody remembers playing. And I'm curious, Raiders, if you guys have any answers that may be different from the rest of chat. It's quite the charmer. I hardly know her. Anyway. Yeah, the game is pretty chill. It really is. It really is. It's been fun to just kind of, you know, turn my brain off a little bit and just yap for a bit. Don't bonk the Raiders. We like Raiders here. Especially if they're from a friend. Pokemon Blue. Yeah, that's totally fair. And that message actually came from Fair. That's so funny. That's so funny. But no, what I mean by that is, like, you know, it's a classic for a reason. It's a classic for a reason. Sonic 1 or the first Super Mario Brothers? Yeah, understandable. Understandable. Bugs Bunny and Lola Bunny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Interesting. Was that like a platformer or what kind of game was that? I don't think I remember that one. Like, I would like to think I have like pretty good knowledge of like older stuff, but that's not what I quite remember. Oh, it was? Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Bomberman of Wario Game. Wait, is that a thing? Really? I don't think I've ever heard that one before. That sounds interesting. Crash and Spyro. Yep. More classics. More classics. Yeah, oddly enough, I've actually never played either of those. I do have the I guess like the Crash like trilogy remake in my library though. So who knows? Maybe we'll visit that sometime. I think that could be pretty fun, especially from like a, you know, going in blind perspective. Totally Freddy Fish. Yeah, those are also classics. Man. Yeah, I want to say that like one of my siblings probably like first game that they probably remember playing is like one of the Blue's Clues like PC games. I want to say that was like kind of around that same time. Playing Crash in 2026 for the first time too, because I've legitimately never played a Crash game before, or Spyro. I've watched some Spyro being played. Like one of my cousins when I was a kid, he had a PlayStation, and he had Spyro, and he played it a little bit. But gosh, the PS1 game that I think I remember the most though, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird. But Bushido Blade 2. Yeah, that one. Yeah, for those of you that don't know what that is, it's a it's basically a sword fighting game. Like it's a fighting game, but it's specifically sword fighting. So of course, you know, us as kids, we're just like, yo, that's so sick. But I do remember there was like this one like mini boss, I guess. Yes, with the instant death. That's the one. Yes. And there was like a mini boss that you could eventually unlock that just had a gun. And I remember being so mad about that as a kid. I was like, that's the most unfair thing in the world. What the hell? For $1 like Battle Arena Toshinden. Oh god, I haven't heard that name in forever. But no, just, you know, just kind of like passing the controller back and forth between like me and my cousin, trying to figure out how to beat that boss with the gun. I remember that took so long, but when we finally did it, it was just like, yeah! I also think that like trying to figure that out was like the first time I ever heard my cousin swear. Remember my grandma really throttled him for that one too. But yeah, no, it was, like I said, it was really interesting. Especially since we could never really like figure out the instant death mechanics and quite how that worked. Indiana Jones stuff going on. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, kind of. Like I said, most people that you fought, it was with like some kind of either like a sword or a polearm is what they had, but there was a mini boss that just had a gun, and it was just like, dude, what am I supposed to do with this? And the answer was preemptively dodge a lot. Okay. McDonald's demo discs. Damn. See, I never had a PlayStation as a kid. I was strictly a Nintendo kid. Although I did also have a Genesis too. But yeah, I was mostly like strictly a Nintendo kid. So yeah, I never really had like a PlayStation until I got older. But man, just like the sheer amount of stuff I discovered once I did, like holy. That was like a whole new world opening up. A gar! Let's go! When I hear the word gar, I just think of Galgaigar. It's a kind of like old-ish like mecha anime. I think it's like 20 years old at this point now, which holy shit, does that make me feel old? But no, it's the main character in Galgaigar is actually like the same voice as Link. So and you can definitely really hear it. But I don't know, I thought like the transforming and like combining mech designs in Galgaigar were like super fun. And I don't know, it was just kind of a fun watch in general. But yeah, like I said, it's the same voice actor as Link, so you can definitely tell. It was one of those things where I wasn't. It's closer to 30. No shot. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Wow. That makes me feel even older. Oh my goodness. Anyway, well. Guess who didn't keep the boxes? Oh my gosh, no! That's so sad. I gotta say though, like for older games like Super NES and stuff like that, the boxes like being made out of cardboard instead of like old plastic, like the, like Sega Genesis games were, that made it so much harder to actually like keep them in good condition. That made it so difficult. 1997! Oh my gosh. I didn't see it till like the late 2000s, so I kind of thought, I didn't know it was even that old. Wow, that's wild. But yeah, if you ever wanted to hear the voice actor for Link scream the word pizza. That is definitely where you're gonna find it. That is the place to find that. I don't know why that would be something that you'd want to hear, but that's where you're gonna find that. Was it the OVA from 2000? No. I definitely watched the full series. I 100% watched the full series. Which, actually, speaking of Galgaigar, I have, I do have a model of one of the mechs. I can't remember which one. Mostly because, my Gunpla backlog is, like, so old at this point. Like, I really need to, just kind of, like, jump on those. Even if it's just, kind of just building some of the more simple ones, I should probably do that. I really should. But for me, the main thing is I like, hand painting mine. So, I kind of think about it and I'm like, oh yeah, I should really like, get the paints and stuff so I can, so as I'm taking things apart, I can mark them, paint them, etc., etc. And, I don't know, it just gives them like a nicer finish. And just like a nicer personal touch to it also. Because I know for a lot of, I guess like more modern Gunpla especially, like you don't have to paint them. Like the pieces are colored plastic, so it's all gonna be colored correctly anyway. But I don't know, something about hand painting it, I really like doing it. But that's basically been what's stopping me for a while, is, paints are expensive. Reading the manual on the bus waiting to get home and actually play. Oh, totally. I 100% know what you mean. Because, like, anytime we rented a game or, like, bought a new game, that's what I did the entire drive home. Which is very interesting to me, because, like, now as an adult, if I try to read stuff in the car, I get car sick. So I don't know how I managed that as a kid. I don't know how I managed it as a kid, but as an adult, that's a no-go. Also, dang, thank you for the 10-pound super chat. I appreciate that. Let's see. Old 360 arcade games. I do remember some of those. Gosh, the one I remember the most, I think, was, the old, like, really bad, like, Yaris driving game. Only didn't written games do anything nefarious with them. You know, if you hadn't said that out of nowhere, I would have believed you. But now I'm curious what you mean by something nefarious. Now I'm just curious. It's okay. Statute of limitations is probably over for something like that, right? Dang, that is a very blue fish. Of course, then again, it is a bluegill, so you would hope that it's blue, right? As if you would copy the games that you rented. You know what? Hey, if you know how to do it, if you knew how to do it at that time, more power to you. More power to you. Can't believe you'd accuse me of that. You can't? Really? Are you sure? Is that really that surprising? I mean, if I had the technical know-how to do stuff like that back then, I probably would have done the same. Who was the raincoat killer on the... Oh my gosh. No! Who would do something like that? That's truly nefarious. Copying games? Meh. I don't feel any strong way about that. Putting spoilers in the manual. Now that's not okay. First of all, thank you for being a member for 22 months, Fair. I appreciate that. Much appreciated for the support. Thank you, guys. Found one of the older games you played, Super Solvers, Gizmos, and Gadgets. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of that one. Was that like one of those older educational games that you were talking about earlier? But that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, spoilers in the manual is egregious work. I've never had it happen to me, but I did have friends as a kid who did have it happen to them, and that's just like, why would you do that? Like, that's not even just crazy work. Like, that's... that's just malicious right there. Taught you about aerodynamics. Oh, that's cool. Of course, then again, you know, with a name like Gizmos and Gadgets, I would kind of expect like some kind of like learning how things work in there. So that makes sense. That makes sense to me. But yeah, spoilers in the manual is insane. They get kids to advertise games. Interesting. I never came across that. But maybe it could be, you know, I just kind of lived somewhere out of the way as a kid. Build cars and other vehicles by combining parts. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Useful knowledge, too. And that's not even just like teaching the basic stuff like, you know, 2 + 2 and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. It's like actual like practical knowledge. Not that basic math is not also practical knowledge, but you know what I mean. Would you believe that Nintendo cheaped out? No way! No, I can believe that. I can 1000% believe that. That's cool though, you just had a bunch of like random free merch? That's neat. That's neat. I would have loved to jump on something like that, are you kidding? Man. Of course, then again, I don't know. I'm not like super huge on having game merch and stuff like that these days. I say, knowing just how much Pokemon and Pikmin merch I have. Maybe I shouldn't say that knowing that much, huh? Yeah, anyway. Remember when Minecraft was first released? I was very late on getting into Minecraft, actually. Like, I do enjoy Minecraft quite a lot, and, you know, like I mentioned, Like, my IRL friends and I, like some of them at least, we have like a modded server together. And, I don't know, we play on that pretty frequently. And, it's like every few months we'll just kind of like scrap the one that we had, find like a new mod pack to go after, and then just, you know, then just roll with that for the next few months. But yeah, it's kind of weird, but I didn't actually first play Minecraft until like, God, I think it was like 2018, something like that? 2019 maybe? Might have been even during the pandemic, I don't remember. Have I tried Hightail? I have not. From what I'm aware, it's not complete yet. So, especially with me, you know, having so many games like in my backlog already, I think I'd rather wait until it's actually completed, you know? As far as what I'm aware, it's kind of like an early access deal right now. And yeah, I think I'd rather wait until it's finished. It's not that I'm necessarily like opposed to getting in on early access like with some games. It's just, you know, not with every game, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. But yeah, for something like that, I definitely feel like it'd probably be better to just wait until it's finished. And I think I kind of made the right choice with that, mostly because, like, the more I think about it, the more I remember that I haven't really heard anything about it in quite a long time. So it kind of feels like the initial hype died off, and now it's just kind of, you know, a thing that exists. Just like so many other things out there. Hey, Whiteo, how's it going? Hello, hello. But yeah, we were talking a lot about like old games this stream. Let's see, what's the first video game that you remember playing? Because that was a big topic of conversation for quite a bit. If you want to share, of course. If you don't, that's also fine. What about Yandere Simulator? Oh my gosh. No shot. No shot. Is it actually released though? Because that would be news to me, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, nice. Got all the ones in the blue pond. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got the ones in the small pond too. Nice. These fish are strong. Speak for yourself, big guy. Let's see. Let's go back to the tackle shop and grab, I think... It is not even close. I didn't think it was. But you said it with such conviction. Also, we've established this. I'm really bad at sensing sarcasm through text. I'm terrible at it. Which I'm sure you already know and take full advantage of whenever you can. Hey, yo. I'm sorry, a what? I'm sorry, that's a what attack? That's something, alright. I'm just gonna imagine that the boss in here is Scatman John. Rest in peace, Scatman John. Yeah, like the singing style. Yes. That's not what everybody here thinks of first thing, but that's what I think of first thing. Bro's just gonna pop up. I'm the Scatman. Alright, let's see. Nice. A treasure chest. I will certainly take that. Let's see, not Skibbity Toilet, no! And on his phone of Sonic, just had the first level Green Hill Zone. Oh man, that's something. You know, we have Hook and we have Sinker, but we don't have Line. Missed opportunity. SMH. Anyway. All right. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. Yep, we'll go with self-synchro. That's a pretty good one. Definitely helps for crowd control, because if we have one like drop like on our location, then anything close to us is just gonna get obliterated. There we go. I'll take the XP. Was ahead of his time, even knew it was Skibbity Dee. True, true. Honestly. Alright, let's see. We'll go bubble him out. That sounds good. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. Let's see. I mean, we could just kind of like rush to the bottom and just like see if we have enough power to catch this guy. I kind of doubt that we do right now. It might be funny though. It might be funny to die. That's the comedy option, right? That's always the comedy option. Just go die in a way that was completely avoidable. Was my first game? Oh yeah, I said it earlier. You weren't here though. But yeah, my first game was Dr. Mario. Like the original Dr. Mario for the NES. Yep, that was the first one that I remember. Double scales, of course. Whoa, that's old. And see, I just said that, you know, since we're a community of adults, we wouldn't be doing that here. How wrong you have proven me. How wrong you have proven me. That's okay, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I know you don't actually mean it. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Sinker count and sinker size. Sinker size. Didn't do anything. What are you talking about? No. See. What we say around here is, what do you mean? Oh, message retracted. I see. Uh-huh. Okay, I see how it is. Criminals one and all. I see. Your mom would tell a story about how you cried for beating a game too quickly. Wait, what? Okay, like, now I'm like low-key curious. Because that is not something I've ever heard of before. What I have heard of, an experience for myself actually, which I'm pretty sure is like a common thing for like kids during that era. But playing like old Sonic games, I refused to go in the water. Like, if there was like a section coming up ahead that was a water section, I would just like hand the controller to my parents and go hide. Cause I'm sorry, but like, I don't know if you guys remember like the drowning music in the old Sonic games. That shit was terrifying. Oh my god. That was so traumatizing for small me. Being sad the game was over and no more game. Aw, that's really wholesome actually. You might see something different. That's true though. Like, your mom's not wrong about that. She knew like the first 3 levels very well. Fair enough. But like, gosh. Yeah, for a while there, like anytime there was like a big water section coming up where I knew I was gonna end up hearing the music again, I would just, like I said, just hand the controller to my dad and go hide. Yes! It is such an anxiety triggering sound. Like, oh my goodness. Like, even now, it still kind of makes me a little uncomfortable. Like, it's not as anxiety inducing as it was when I was a kid. But boy, I definitely had to skip that stream because I was like, I don't know if I can handle that. Can't believe you were too good at games at one point. I mean, honestly, that's like a skill issue in the other direction, you know? Some people would brag about that. Was that what you were trying to do? Were you trying to brag? You know what? Honestly, understandable. Understandable. Played Gold and Silver early and be like, what the hell are these symbols? Oh my gosh. Yeah, because wasn't like the early version of like Gold and Silver just super different? You know, besides probably not being translated either. But then again, with it being Gold and Silver, you could have also just, you know, been thinking that about the unknowns. That would also be completely valid. Now it's a miracle if you get through a game once. I mean, you have less time on your hands than you did when you were a kid. That's just kind of how things work, you know? That's just kind of how things work, unfortunately. Like, yeah, you pay your own bills and, you know, do what you want in your spare time. But also, you pay your own bills. Like, it's a positive and a negative. Because I know my parents are always like, you know, until you're paying bills in this house, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Well, now I'm paying bills on my own house. Oh, also like goal reached. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. We're about to catch this guy lickety-split, too. Especially increasing damage by 10%. Oh, you're just dead, kiddo. There we go. Got him. Got him. But yeah, if somebody wants to, like, set a new goal, that'd be fantastic, actually. Mostly because last time I clicked out of the window here for this game, it crashed, so... I'm a little hesitant to do so, you know? Thank you, Fair. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. Sorry, Soul. Fair got to it first. Sorry, Mediachi. Fair got to it first. Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh, pickup radius, I guess. None of those upgrades were really very good. Yippee! Alright, let's see. I think we've only got, like, a few more fish to catch. I think we've got, like, maybe 5, 6 fish? You're too slow! Which is funny, because we were just kind of talking about Sonic for a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that experience with Sonic for myself, it really just kind of solidified that, like, even from the beginning, I was not very good with stuff that was, like, the least bit scary. It's so funny, honestly. It really is. My problems with even potentially the horror genre have existed from birth. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Big damage up? I think I might go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Slightly delayed? I guess. Because they came in, like, almost at the same time. Just yours was slightly, you know, slightly second. Did it show first on yours? Because I've heard of that happening. It shows second on mine, though. There's a distinct lack of roguelikes back then. There were. I think Rogue probably already existed, though. In the 90s, maybe? Maybe even earlier than that. I actually don't remember. More XP growth. Sure, let's go for that. Which, I mean, you know, Rogue is literally like the game that like roguelikes and roguelites are named after, so. You had Gauntlet and you liked it. You know what? You're right. I did like Gauntlet. I did like Gauntlet. Like, I know you're talking about the original, but, I don't know. I ended up playing, like, a lot of, I guess, like, the version that came to the GameCube. The version of Dark Legacy that came to the GameCube. I played the hell out of that with my dad. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, weren't needed because you had more arcade-like ones. That's true. Oh my goodness. Is Borkin? I don't know if you guys heard that. Let me go check on him, make sure he's good. Hold on. I think he's good. He just got like super hyped up about something. I mean, I checked my cameras and stuff like that. Like nobody like showed up at the door or anything, so I don't know what he flipped out about. He probably just like got himself too hyped up playing. He does that sometimes. But anyway, hello, welcome back. He's probably also at like higher hype levels because it's getting fairly close to his evening WALK time. So this is usually around the time he starts getting hyped up for it. Which, you know, that's just like been like a huge issue since since daylight savings, you know? Because usually I take him at 7:30 and you know, when daylight savings happened, now he thinks it's an hour sooner than it's supposed to be. Double scales, perfect, that's awesome. Hell yeah, we go for that. Okay, let's see. There we go. All right, scale frequency, that looks good. Dungeon crawlers that you probably should be able to name because of the documentaries you watched about him. I getcha, I getcha. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The only Ultima that I ever tried was the original Ultima Online. Have I tried Johnny Walker? I don't know what you're talking about, so that should answer that question. Ultima and Wizardry are what you were thinking of. Yeah, I've never actually played like the, I guess like the single player Ultimas. I played Ultima Online for a little bit though. Which, you know, that should, again, probably date me quite a bit. But that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I just keep it to 30 plus. You'll never know how much over that's going to be. And it just gets more every year. Anyway, let's see. Damage up, bubble amount. Let's go bubble amount. That sounds good. That sounds good. Although realistically, like, stuff isn't really going to be getting to me through the scales, so I probably should have just gone with damage up. But yeah, no, Wizardry and the original Ultima look like so up my alley. It's not even kidding. I'm not even joking. They really do. Like, they look super fun. Like, obviously super simplistic because, you know, that was just how stuff was at the time. But yeah, gosh, especially the, I don't know, the dungeon crawlers that like actually had like some kind of graphics to them. Like, oh man. Those look super fun. Dolly Varden, hey, yo, what? Is there a fish that's named after Dolly Parton? That's kind of funny if so, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly though, couldn't happen to a sweeter lady. I have heard nothing but wonderful things about Dolly Parton. Watch the whole thing on the Oregon Trail. Yeah, that's right, because you watch Magellar too, don't you? Like, that is you also, right? Like, I know on the server I ended up, you know, posting a Magellar video and somebody being like, oh, yes, there's a new one. I think it was you. I think it was you. That would also be you. Okay, okay. I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. But, you know, sometimes my memory's not the best. So, I just felt it better to make sure. But no, gosh, I fall asleep to those all the time. Magellar and Dungeon Chill, like the two biggest ones I fall asleep to, honestly. And it's actually pretty funny because Dungeon Chill's latest one, he put out one about Hotel Dusk and The Last Window. And the funny part is that I've never played The Last Window, and I would like to avoid spoilers. But also, every time I have put that video on, I have fallen asleep before it got to the last window part, so... Even though I've fallen asleep to that video, like, at least a handful of times by this point, I still know nothing about the last window, and I'd like to keep it that way. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. So, I mean, yeah, hey, it works out. It works out. Drop the PvP and you lost interest. Oh, so you're a PvP person, huh? I'm very much not a PvP person. I kind of never have been, honestly. Which is funny because I used to play a lot of fighting games. So you would kind of think that I would be into like a more PvP element, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I just got too old to care for that kind of toxicity, you know? And I'm not saying all fighting game players are toxic, definitely not, but you can definitely tell with like the more PvP focused games that I don't know, there's just a lot of it in there. Watched one about Frog Detective and it took you weeks to piece it together. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll certainly do it. That's pretty cool, though. The Tekken 3 machine with you is the high score for a long time? Oh, that's sick. That's sick. But no, I tried to get into, like, local competitive scenes for a while, and it was just... boy. I'm sure you can guess, but, like, all I have to say about that is... boy. Boy howdy, that sure was a time. Like, I would like to think that things have gotten better since then, but, you know, I just don't know, because I haven't been there, you know? That's okay, if you don't know, you don't know. At the opposite machine, we're so hype. Honestly, I guess like seeing the amount of hype that can go into like really good matches is still really fun to watch. That much, you know, that much I will readily admit. All right, let's see. Ripple size looks good. Let's go for that. But yeah, man, just, ooh. was, let's see. Which one was that? Which one was that? I'm trying to think, but, the reason that I stopped, trying to get involved in, like, you know, in, like, my local tournament scene and stuff like that is, I ended up with a stalker. Again? I think I've had 3 or 4 over the course of my life, and that one of them came from there. So I was like, all right, I'm never going back there again. So that wasn't super pleasant. Like, unfortunately, I'm not joking. Like, bro never did anything, and, like, you know, he disappeared after a little bit after I stopped going, but, like, man. An arcade dating game. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know those existed. That's hilarious. Was only a loser searching for matches with you. I mean, he could have asked. Never talked to me the entire time, though. I never even knew what his name was. And it was kind of funny, because, like, when I asked, like, other people, you know, like, tournament organizers and stuff, like, at the scene and stuff like that, and I even, like, mentioned it to him, and, you know, like, brought the guy up to them, like, I was even able to, like, point him out a couple times. And they were just like, oh, yeah, he just kind of does that. Don't worry, he's harmless. And I'm just like, bro, what? What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean, don't worry about it? It's not the most helpful, you know, tournament organizer, conversation I've ever had. Let's just say that much. Sounds like a solid reason to drop tournaments. Yeah, it just, you know, it wasn't really worth it. Like, I had fun at the ones that I went to for the most part, but, like, bro, it's just not worth it sometimes. I think I just had, like, a few, I guess, like, trips in a row that just were not worth it. And I was like, yeah, I think that's, you know, I think that's it for me. It was fun to give it a try, but I think let's go with no. And obviously, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not keen on, like, naming names or anything like that, because I'm not out to drag anybody. You know, I mean, it sounds weird to say. It was a bit of a different time back then. And, like I said, this is a long time ago now. So, like, it doesn't matter anymore, you know? But, you know, it's just kind of shit to have to deal with stuff like that. And I know I was not the only one. So, like I said, I would like to think that, you know, stuff like that has gotten better, but I don't know, because I'm not part of that scene anymore. But also, like, man, I don't know. I just don't think I have the time and patience to, like, learn combos and matchups and stuff like that, you know? It doesn't matter anymore, so you could drag him through the... I could, but, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like I said, I haven't, you know, kept up with, like, any of these people, like, since it happened, so, you know. It's all, like, ancient history at this point. Or it feels like it, at least. But still, just, yeah, so that's a fun thing. Only fighting game you liked was Skullgirls. That's interesting. That's interesting. So this is maybe a hot take, but Skullgirls was actually, like, one of the few fighting games I didn't like. Just, I don't know, the general flow of things, I didn't really care for it. Just didn't particularly care for it. I think I was also, like, a little put off by the art style, too. And given that I was already playing like 2 or 3 other fighters at the time, I just wasn't interested. Street Fighter Alpha 3, oh my gosh. Friends wanted to quit your Mexican identity because you don't like King of Fighters. You know, now that you mention that, I forgot that's like a big stereotype. I totally forgot about that, actually. But now that you mention it, yeah, that's true. That's true. Soul Calibur with the Dreamcast fishing rod. Yes, I actually played that with friends once. It was actually super fun. That was a lot of fun. Man, like if I had like a Dreamcast fishing rod, I'd I'd give it a go on stream sometime, but I don't have one. And those are expensive. Also, like, what else would I even use it on, you know? I'd have to think up, like, other stuff to do with it. I would have to think up other stuff to do with it to, you know, really justify that expense. Was it exhausting? Oh, yeah, I bet it was. I bet it was. We just kind of played it for a little bit, like passing it in between each other. I don't think we actually ended up beating the campaign. It was still really funny, though. It was still very funny. Probably should be like a surprise to none of the regulars at this point, but yeah, just playing like Typing of the Dead, like on the Dreamcast with you know, with friends and stuff like that. I have yet to have anybody from that friend group beat me at that. Which is always so funny to me, because like some of them, it's like, you guys are programmers, like you're supposed to type fast too. And they're just like, yeah, but like, you know, you type words. Like, we don't necessarily type words, which, you know, fair point. Fair point. I can give them that one. Oh, a koi gauntlet. You don't say. All right, let's go for it. All right. Typing the Dead committed so hard. Yeah, it really did. They really did. I have Typing of the Dead overkill, but I think I'd really like to, you know, I guess like find somebody to like collab on that with. I think that could be really fun as a collab. Of course, then again, I could also just play it by myself, you know? I'm not 100% sure I'd beat it on my own, but maybe I would. I remember it being actually a little bit difficult. But maybe, like the first time I played it, that could have just been like the person I was playing with making it harder for me, you know? It was a parody of censorship of a real shooter. That's so funny. That's funny. But no, they were just trying something different. We read a lot of code, type a few things, compile, read some more code, repeat. Flexing my typing skills? Maybe. I mean, hey, it's one of the few things I got, you know? I also used to be better at it than I am now. Like for, you know, for my current job, I do a bit less typing than I used to, so, you know, I'd probably slowed down a little bit. But, I mean, I still do it often enough that I'm not completely rusty yet. Forgot the buttload of meetings. Oh gosh, that's so real. You know, if all the meetings that could have been emails were actually just emails, how much time do you think you would have saved? How much time do you think you would have saved over the course of your working career? Or is that something that it's like, man, I don't even want to think about that? Because I can see that too. I can see that too. Because I know I certainly have quite a few of those myself. That sure is something. Always so weird to me, I guess, like how inefficient, I guess, like office meeting culture and stuff like that is. You type in meetings? Sometimes. I mean, if you're just, you know, if you're just on like a Zoom call or something like that, you can do other stuff at the same time. I usually do. Spend 70% of them trying not to fall asleep. That's so real if you're not the one presenting. That is so real. But no, usually, like, if I can get away with it, I'll just kind of mute myself and be working on something else. Sometimes you draw and type and paint. That's so, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta find ways to stay engaged.
How do you mobilize the high-level concepts of increasing actualization of the revenue?
I don't know. I think we can table that for now. we can put a pin on that and circle back to it later. Oh god, not the office lingo. Please, no. Use it as a visual aid during meetings. Oh, that's sick. That's even better. That's even better. That's even better. I remember during like one meeting, I guess like pretty early on in my corporate career, somebody was trying to like do, I guess, just like a small presentation, and they were like drawing on the whiteboard like while they talked and stuff like that. And they meant to draw like a Venn diagram, except the circles didn't end up overlapping at all, so it just looked like a huge pair of boobs. And so for like the entire rest of the time that I worked there, people just called him the boob guy. Oh shit! That was the last fish! Yo! That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe we actually caught them all. Wow! That took less time than I thought. Sounds like your diagrams. Alright, let's see. Did we purchase everything? We did! Nice! Nice. Okay, so here's the question. I've got about like, I don't know, probably about like 25 minutes left before I need to take my dog for a walk. Which of these fish should we try to hunt for a shiny for? We probably got like time for one good shiny hunt. I mean, there are some that already look super cool, so I'm kind of wondering, I guess, like how their shiny forms would look. I think if I had to choose, it'd probably be the moonfish or the beta. Solve the problem, push the fix to production. That's so real. That's so real. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think if I were to do it, it would either be this fish, like the moonfish looks super cool on its own, or the beta. Beta could be better. Maybe. It could also, well, let's see, ripple with XP growth or ripple with damage modifier. I mean, it would be doing the same kind of thing as this one, but this one scales faster. And like I said, I don't know. I just really like the coloring on this. But yeah, I'll go for the beta if that's what you guys want to do. We can do that. Okay, so let's head back to the beach. Let's do our enchantments first. Let's see. Enemy health. Let's see. Enemy damage, spawn rate, shell drop rate. I mean, we don't really need shell drops, so we can just, kind of, have that plummet. We don't really need shells anymore. Okay, we can't bump it up any more than that. Let's see. Enemy damage, speed. Damage can go up. That one's fine. Let's put that at like 30%. That should be okay. Okay, so we're at like 20% shiny odds. That should be okay. I like those odds. I don't want to put enemy health too high because that's going to make it like impossible to scale at the beginning. So we can just stick with the 20%. That looks good. Actually, I was going to go with 25%, but you know what? We'll go with 30%. Let's see if we can handle that. You need to fill in forms before you can even think about it. Oh my god. You're so right, Mr. Shrimp. You're so right. Like, I hate how right you are about that. Okay, let's see. That's Blowfish Bay, Deep Sea. Where's the beta at? I think it's down here. Okay, Jellyfish Gauntlet. There's a beta gauntlet. I think it's the last one over there, if I remember correctly. Nope, it's right here. Okay, glad I stopped when I did. And she has raised spawn rate. A lot of attacks are AoE. That's true, they are. A lot of them are, but not all of them. Oh my gosh, the spawn rate is something else. Holy. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't like particularly any of these, but let's go for this one, I guess. Okay. Damage up. Yes, I'll take that. Okay. Damage up again. Yeah, for this one, like, runs should go pretty quickly. Because all we need to do is, like, kill 1,000 of these. I say all we need to do is if we didn't just, like, buff the shit out of them, you know? Okay, let's go for this one. But hey, 30% shiny odds, you can't really argue with that. I do find it interesting, though, because, you know, just like in Pokemon, all it is like a color palette change. Which, don't get me wrong, the shiny Stingray that we were using, like, the shiny version definitely looks a lot better than the normal one. You know, just in my opinion. That's just, like, I don't know, it's very colorful and nice. I like it a lot. So I wonder if that'll be the case with some of the more colorful fish, too. Wonder if I'll like their color palettes better. Am I gonna, like, go full shiny hunting for all the fish? Probably not. Unless, you know, unless people have just, like, really enjoyed just the turbo yap that happens with games like these. Because if that's the case, then, I don't know, maybe I'll consider it. I was gonna say, where's all the fish? They disappeared. They left me alone. XP growth, let's go with sinkers. More sinkers. Oh shit. Okay. And I gotta remember, these guys are doing more damage if they do touch me too, so I need to really work on my kiting here. But no, like I said, just something about, like, Vampire Survivors like games, like, they just really bring out the turbo yapper in me. I mean, I feel like I talk a lot during streams anyway, whether it's just, you know, talking about, I guess, like, what my plan is as far as what I'm planning to do, or just, you know, other random stuff. But yeah, with games like this, I definitely feel like it's just, you know, the yappening. But I think that's fun, though. And unless I'm mistaken, perhaps you do too. Alright, let's see. I wonder how many tries with, like, 30% shiny rate. I wonder how many tries with 30% shiny rate it's gonna take. Let's see. Okay, that's a big level up right there. Ripple size looks good. More spawns means faster XP. True. And also, like, faster completion of this level, too. Because, you know, this one is not timed. It goes by how many you kill. So, the more that are spawning, the more I can kill them. Oh boy, I'm starting to, I'm starting to get a little crowded here. That's okay, should be fine. Ripples should be enough to keep them away. There we go. Okay, let's see. Well, no, that's not a shiny. That's okay, though. We can try it again. 51% chance to get it in 2 runs. Well, that's not too bad. Considering, like, these are pretty fast. Like, ones like this, when they're in a gauntlet and you just, like, have to kill a certain amount of them, they're pretty fast. I think those would probably be, like, faster runs than like, the normal ones. Where you have to go, like, seek out the boss and stuff like that. I feel like they'd be faster than that. So, if anything, this is an ideal one for shiny hunting. Oh, shit. Let's go with scales. Yeah, I'll take that. Scale frequency? Okay, thank you. Just shooting them up to the sides for right now, though. I really need them going in different directions. Let's see. I'll take the sinker. Sinker's good. Sinker's pretty good when you're dealing with, like, large crowds and stuff like that. I do have to upgrade that some, though, because it's kind of rough starting out. Okay, damage modifier. Looks good, looks good. I do think that, like, going all in on Ripple is probably going to be the best way of, you know, getting through this as quickly as possible. Okay, let's go with Ripple size. That looks good. Because after all, size matters. Alright, let's see. Sinker count, let's go with that. You're playing Noita and you suck. You know what? I think everybody sucks at Noita. Like, even people that are good at it probably suck at Noita. I've played Noita a few times and I definitely still suck at it. I 100% still suck at it. It's a fun game, though. Just seeing all the different ways that you can end up exploding yourself, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Please never change, Noita. I feel like each time I play it, I find new ways to explode myself. Hell, some might argue that's the best part of Noita, is figuring out all the different ways that you can blow yourself up. But put a projectile modifier on it. Oh no. Double scales, self-sinker. Let's double scales. Looks good. Okay. Ripple size, yes, I'll take it. Okay. Honestly, with our scales and stuff the way they are now, and I guess like our ripple sizing and stuff like that, I don't really anticipate we're gonna have much issues from here. The main thing that's gonna be an issue is trying to, I guess, like, kite around and grab up all the XP that drops. I should have probably upgraded my pickup radius some, but we already didn't do that, so, you know, whatever. Ripple size looks good. Okay. We should be getting some frequency upgrades for that next, I think. Oop. Okay. Such a big group of them. My goodness. All right. Some might be saying, well, with all these betas, where's the alpha? And to that I say, cringe. How dare you? Oh, look! There's pink ones! Is that what the shiny looks like? Oh, I hope so! That's gotta be what the shiny looks like, right? It's gotta be. That's gotta be. That's so cute. I want that. Yes, we got it! Nice. Okay. Okay, awesome. There we go. We got it! Alright, let's go equip him. Let's go equip him. There he is. And then we shift. Yeah. Cute! That's a nice color. I like that one. That one's nice. And then, oh yeah, let me show you the other two shinies that I have too. I got them during the demo. See this pink one with the halo? That's the off-color angelfish. This is the normal one, and that's the shiny. And then this one here, freshwater stingray. That's also the shiny. This is what it looks like normally. See what I mean about the blue and green looking so much nicer? Like, look at that. I love that. It's so good. Yeah. I like that one. I like that one quite a bit. But I don't know. I like the beta that we picked up too. That's cute. Like, they're both really nice color palettes. They're both definitely very nice, very colorful. But then again, betta fish always are. Freshwater stingrays exist? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Pretty sure they do. Not sure where exactly you'd find them, but I'm pretty sure they exist. All right. Well, dang. Okay, so we caught them all and then some. I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping in, everybody. I hope you guys also had a good time. Let me go ahead and check through here real quick and see if there is somebody I would like to raid out to this evening. Just as a reminder to everybody, I will be back at noon EST tomorrow. So it's about 4 hours earlier than my normal stream. And we're going to be playing the Chef's Shift. So definitely looking forward to that. It doesn't look like anybody that YouTube should be telling me about is on right now. So okay, yeah, I guess I'll just leave you here. Unless you guys have any suggestions, perhaps. Unless you perhaps have any suggestions. If you do, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I will be, popping out and taking the dog for a walk. Shit, I said the word. I'm not gonna raid Bibu. Are you crazy? No, that's not happening. That's crazy. Do I know Power Guy? I do, but not personally. I do know him, but not personally. Yeah. Is he on right now? Because I could totally go there. Yeah, sure. Let me find him real quick. Yeah, he plays like a lot of cool retro stuff. Yeah. He's also collabed with B a few times. So honestly, like, if somebody's got B's endorsement, he's got mine too. At least on a surface level. Like I said, I don't know him myself or anything, but there we go. Yeah, okay. We'll raid out to Power Guy. But yeah, like I said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the people that, can or would like to be there. And otherwise, I will be back on Monday. But take care, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye! My parents were fishermen. When I was a girl, I stood right here, learned to clean the fish they'd caught. I'm telling you this so you know, when I say that if you take one more step, I will gut you like the catch of the day. Or maybe I won't. Who knows?